hopefully that reboot helped, and I'm no longer that person. I don't want to be a bad person.
I don't want to be a bad DM. I was just rolled that way.
Did you guys see that thing I shared on the Facebook? The different types of players.
Yes.
Love
it. I actually shared it off of you. I stole it off of you.
Cool. Cool.
You're gonna make me look now.
I still want to get together one night and watch that D&D movie with you guys. It's hilarious.
You want us to weigh-ins?
No. This is actually a movie about a guy who's running a game. He's trying to publish his module, and he's running a game, and it's all about their like you see their lives outside the game and inside the game, and it sounds boring, but actually it's hilarious.
There's
You have to see the game look up in their heads, and it's funny as anything. Like, for example, one of the characters plays a fighter all the time when they run the game again, because they keep dying in the game, and one of the guys that plays is like, I refuse to let this game beat me. I've never had a game beat me ever, so he forces all of them to play again. So one of the guys plays a fighter, comes up and he's like, here's my character, and the DM looks at him and he's like, oh wow, a bard, that's a stretch. That's interesting. He goes, yeah, and he goes, yeah, but you usually play a fighter. And he goes, well, what's the difference? And there's later on in the series, he keeps dying through the whole movie. Every time they do something, like the bard dies. So finally, he's just like, at one point in the movie, he's like, listen, he's like, if my character dies again, can I bring a new character? Because it's not fun anymore. Every time I die, I lose a level, and it's like he sucks now. So the DM's like, yeah, sure, no problem. You can bring a character in, and they flash to him, and this guy owns a game store, and it flashes to him in the game store with all of his employees, and he's like, and they're all writing character sheets for him, and they're like, how many of these do you want? He's like, let me answer that question with another question. Shut up. And then he shows up at the house, and the bard dies at the guy's house during the game, and he goes, okay, and he pulls a character sheet out, slaps it on the table, and they're all looking, and they're like, okay. And he keeps pulling these character sheets out because the bard keeps dying over and over again. The DM's like, how many of those do you have? He's like, 50. One point in the movie where the bard dies, he's being carried off by monsters and zombies, and he points at the leader and he goes, I have 37 more of those, asshole! He goes.
That's funny.
Oh, it's a great movie. It's very low budget. It's from the Gamers, which is like an underground like B movie hit. But it's so funny, especially if you play D&D, especially like 3.5. There's a lot of references you get that are just hilarious.
Okay, I am almost all set.
Okay. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go buy a new headset sometime this weekend or next week. These are starting to hurt my ears.
Oh, what do you have? Are they earbuds?
Yeah, earbuds, old ones. I don't even know what they were from. I think they were from a portable CD player, Walkman style type thing.
You need comfy headphones like me. No, you don't. You just need something comfy.
One reason why I don't like my Bluetooth. After a while, it just hurts.
Pain's not good. Okay. Where was I?
20 people.
Oh yeah! Welcome to Geek Fight Club's Bastards of Young. I am your Dungeon Master, Mondo. And with me tonight is Chuck.
Hello.
And with Chuck is Damien.
Hey guys, how we doing?
And with Damien is John.
Hello, TV world.
And we are playing Dungeons and Dragons again because we love it so. And Chuck is with us
Hooray.
again. And who'd like to recap what happened last time before the echoey badness happened? The distracting echoey badness.
I'm gonna be honest. I kind of forgot. We let our goblin go.
Yes, you let George Goblin go.
I was falling asleep near the end, so I can't remember. I'll be honest. I'm sorry.
George the Goblin is on his way back to his lovely wife Mary, his goblin-y wife. Her goblin-y arms, I believe he was craving.
I really just
And you
sounded
guys-
more like the guy from Family Guy, the pharmacist.
More Goldman.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
he was getting very Morty. Oh, Mary Goblin! I love her. She made me these boots.
You know, look. Get those off the table.
Chuck, what was your name
Last
again?
time I remember
Ingtar.
Last I remember, we fought off a band of raiders who came into the hamlet to try to take the caravan, or take stuff from the caravan, and we all had some interesting and funny murder, death, kills.
Yes.
I thought mine was rather entertaining. I kind of liked mine.
Yeah,
That's right.
Ingtar had been with the caravan as it headed towards the town of Neely, and yep, you guys were attacked by those banditos, and you defeated them, and you guys agreed to go along with the caravan towards Wheat's Landing,
Yay.
a town that's on the river Zeist, and it's an up and coming town. And you guys were going to guard this caravan, so you're leading this caravan down the road.
All right.
Now, counterintuitively, you guys are heading east. I know in Roll20, like, you know,
West?
it looks like you're heading west, but just suspend disbelief. That's just
Okay.
the way I drew it, man. Get off my back.
All
Well,
right.
it's fine. We're keeping the map upside down. That's cool.
Uh-huh.
I think I taught my children this in geography. I hope they remember it. They have a final in 2 weeks.
There you go. South is up.
Only in
Exactly.
Australia.
The enemy's gate is
Did you guys ever
down.
watch The West Wing?
Hmm?
You guys ever watch The West Wing?
No.
Mm-mm.
There,
I made
I'll
fun of it,
repost it on Facebook. There's a funny clip where they get these guys who are geographers, and they're trying to explain to them that the map that's been drawn of the entire world is incorrect, and they're trying to show the accurate sizes of Africa, and then like at one point they're like, we're even looking at the map incorrectly. Here's how we should be looking at it. And he makes the next slide, and the whole map's upside down. And the woman sitting there that's a representative of the president's like, damn.
I just finished watching season 1 of the 100.
Oh, how is that?
It's a pretty good show. I'm digging it.
Never heard of it.
I'll tell you guys about it later.
Hmm.
But for now,
Sorry,
let's D&D.
I apologize.
Uh-oh.
What was that? Was that me?
I heard
No, I was
buzzing.
moving my microphone. I'm sorry, I was moving my microphone.
Oh, okay.
I thought maybe it was I thought it was the whiskey in my coffee.
Whiskey.
I mean, energy drink.
Okay, so you guys are on the wagon. Who's that walking alongside the wagon?
That would be me.
Okay.
There's someone's head on the wagon. So.
All right, you guys are traveling down the road, the east road, to Wheat's Landing. And it's getting near dark. Not too near dark. It's like a late afternoon. You guys, the caravan leader is. His name is what was his name? Maktar?
Yes.
Yes.
Maktar saying, I think we should try to push ahead for about another hour, and then maybe we'll stop for the night and set up a camp. Does that sound good to you guys?
Yes. Sounds good.
Okay.
As long as Riley's good, I have no problem with that.
So, you guys are kind of weird looking. I don't know if I mentioned it before. I mean, the human guy, Ingtar here, who's been with us, he's normal. You guys are, I'm not a racist or anything, but
Actually, we look fine. You're the weird-looking one.
oh, you think I'm weird looking?
Yeah, what's that, a polyp on your nose?
Please, leave my polyp out of this, sir. I'm just saying, I'm just trying to make conversation. I like my polyp.
I mean, I just look like you, but smaller and more compact.
Yeah, but you're hairier.
Highly concentrated.
Again, I mean no offense. I'm just trying to make the kids feel better by pointing out the differences in your people. Some of the kids in the caravan are kind of spooked by you guys, especially the Dragon Man.
Dwarf looks up and yells out, "What? I scare them?"
Yeah.
As my dwarf deals with everything with anger and frustration.
The beardy man is yelling.
The short, concentrated man's yelling.
Why didn't he grow, Mommy? Was it because he touched himself?
Oh, God.
Explain the hair.
Oh, man.
The other shorter one with the red pointy hat, he must have touched himself quite a bit. He's even
not
small.
have a red pointy hat. I don't care what my character looks like on the screen. I do not have a red pointy hat.
Red pointy hat. I got rid of that skull if anyone wants to stand where the skull was. The skull that I put on your wagon. In roll 20.
I'll go move my guy. Oh no, where's my cursor?
Uh-oh.
The
I got a
cursor
dance on it. Dancing.
I remember what else happened. I can't believe I forgot about this. The Cult of Shadatho guy, he died.
Right.
That's right.
Yes.
He died in the wagon. That was what the skull was.
On my watch.
That's right. He died.
Everyone woke up to me with my hands up like, I didn't do anything. I deal with everything in anger and frustration, but I didn't do this.
I forgot all about that. I'm going to retcon a little bit. It's the next morning. It's the next morning. The Cult of Shadatho, I can't believe I forgot about that. Cult of Shadatho guy is dead.
Uh-oh.
And what, am I dropping out or something?
That's so
No.
dead.
No, I accidentally combined my guys into one thing, so I can't move my guys individually anymore. I don't know how to undo it. They're stuck together.
All right, wait, stop moving them around. Let me see if I can move one of them. All right, see what happens if you try to move one now.
Okay. All right, I'm going to stop screwing around. Okay.
Stop screwing around.
Sorry.
No, get back here.
All right, so one of the kids in the caravan, like I said, it's morning. I'm retconning that it's morning, and one of the kids in the caravan he just looks at the body of the dude, and he's just, so, did you kill that man?
No, we did not.
What happened to him?
You know what happened on my watch? I didn't do anything.
We do not know what happened to him.
Is it going to happen to me?
No.
Are you going to kill me?
We are not going to kill you.
No small human male.
I don't want to die.
Then you need to go away.
You think I
Go
should
back
go
to
into
your
the
mama.
woods?
No,
No.
you should just go back to your mommy.
Go back to your
And-
families.
Small male human. All will die soon. Maybe
Oh.
sooner than later, but you have many years ahead of you. But you will die eventually.
How many?
Well, I don't know. It depends on what your stars say.
Fredo looks up and says, "This many."
I can't count that high, sir. How many fingers do gnomes have?
This many.
I'm 6. I've already lived 1 year longer than I should have. Mommy! He goes running back up into the caravan.
Oh, stop torturing the children.
Maktar says, we need to get the caravan moving soon. What are you guys gonna do with this body?
Bury him. Shallow, unmarked grave.
I was about you beat me to it. I was gonna be like shallow grave.
I
Let the
just
jackal-
toss him off to the side of the road.
Is there anything on him that looks of interest or importance?
No, nothing that you didn't already take off. Actually, when you guys stripped him of his armor and stuff, because you guys had stripped him of his armor and stuff, right?
Yes.
You notice he does have a tattoo of like an octopus or a squid or something. It looks really weird. It's like got more tentacles than it should.
Kraken.
No, it's like coming off of its face. Luis the Quacken.
Cthulhu.
All right, so you guys are gonna dig like a shallow grave for this dude.
Yeah.
Kick him in it.
Well, we'll kick his body in and then we'll throw his head in there because remember we actually also cut off his head because
Yes.
we weren't sure if he was going to be undead, which probably was very pleasant for all the children to see us do that. He's dead. Good chop.
Oops.
Maktar
Don't worry,
walks over
children.
to Maktar walks over to Ingtar and he's just like, I know this guy was kind of a dick and all, but my people, like you know them. They're very religious. Would you say a few words over this poor disturbed man's grave?
I'll do it.
Are you a religious man, sir?
Of course. Very.
Okay.
Don't come back. That's what we're going to say to him.
All right. Fredo goes over there and he stands over the grave and he says, as we are gathered here today to bid farewell to this douchebag who tried to kidnap children and use them as slaves in some sort of sick, depraved manner, we bid you farewell with the fondest of happiness of feelings. And if you ever come back to life, we'll have to kill you again. So stop being a douche with all your buddies. How's that?
That was beautiful.
It brought a tear to my eye.
Did I say douchebag?
You did. Not quite what I had in mind, but it was it was fortunate, I suppose.
It was more than he deserved.
Yeah, I might agree with that.
It would have been beautiful. He walked over there and just pulled the Christopher Walken, and he was like, 2 mice fall into a bucket of cream. One drowns.
I'm gonna have you guys meet a Christopher Walken sooner or later.
Okay.
Okay, so the caravan gets back underway. And you guys are back on the road.
All right. On the road again.
You're heading along, and I'm going to say it's probably about late afternoon, like I said before, when you see a tree blocking the road. It's a pretty big tree. It looks like it was knocked down or like blown down in a big wind, blocking the road. Can you see the tree now? I just unveiled
see the
it.
tree.
Fog of war.
see the tree. Mm.
My dwarf goes berserk. Tree!
And there's a bunch of like scraggly like bushes and stuff like in a.
Scan the area.
Yeah, I was gonna say, should we roll perception?
Yeah, you guys can definitely roll some perception.
Can I move Fredo? Fredo's gonna move off the cart, and he's gonna try to go to these trees over here.
Yeah, you can move Fredo.
Okay. He's gonna go in the trees here, in the bushes, whatever that is.
They got to poop.
Yeah. Gonna pop a squat.
You guys going to the tavern? I don't know. Does the gnome poop in the woods? Fucking A right he does. I don't know why I'm saying
Alright.
poop.
I'm gonna look for a rabbit so I can wipe my ass with it.
You should
Because poop sounds funny.
Jamie, was
Wait.
that your 13
That was my 13.
for your perception?
I'm sorry. I'm embarrassed.
No, that's fine. That's better than average. Do you have a bonus to your percept?
Nah, 0. I'm a dwarf.
Okay.
John with the 15.
All right.
Neither of you percept anything. Nothing seems amiss aside from the tree that looked like it was blown down.
Okay. I think Brash is gonna get off the cart. Move out of the way, you stupid dice roller thing. And Brash is gonna come off the cart, and he's gonna start. He's gonna start going over here, and then Fredo is gonna start going through the bushes to try to remain unseen if I can do that.
Yeah, you can do that. You can roll a hide. You can roll a stealth check to see if you hide. I don't know what you're hiding from. You don't know what you're hiding from.
I don't, but this is usually where you have some guy stand and say, hey, give us all your money, and then so.
And then, stuff ensues.
Okay, so all right, so he rolls a that's a 16. What's my I forget stealth. What's my hide? Stealth, right?
Yeah, it would be your stealth.
Okay. Oh, well, fuck yeah. That's like a 21.
Okay. Okay, Chuck, that 17 that you rolled, that was for perception?
Yeah.
Okay, out of the corner of your eye, it looked to you like one of these, dead planty things. It kind of looks like a small. How do you ping something again?
Just hold down on it. Just left click on a spot and just hold down on it until it pings.
Oh,
That was me. That was me pinging, by the way. There you go.
Oh, it's our colors. Like my
Yes.
color's green, your color's blue, John.
Yes.
Mondo's pink. Yeah, so
I got dark.
I had the wrong thing to ping with. Now I'm pinging. Chuck,
Oh.
you see my little pink ping?
Yes.
yeah.
Okay, there is a what looks like a tall Charlie Brown Christmas tree. Kind of like swaying like against the wind a little bit. Like you kind of notice it out of the corner of your eye.
I start walking towards it, ready to strike. Got my mace out, just kind of ready to hit it in case it doesn't look good.
Okay. Okay, it suddenly stops swaying as you approach it.
I look at it more intensely.
Does Brash notice Ingtar looking at something intently?
I don't know. What was Brash doing when he was heading over towards that tree?
He's just looking around. He's trying to see, what's going on.
Roll. Give me a perception check. Give me another perception.
Oh my god.
All of us?
I'm staring at my toes.
Brash is like, oh yeah, tree. Maktar.
Ew.
Maktar says to Ingtar, "You think we might be related? Are you of the Tar clan?" The tree that's the problem is over there, Ingtar.
Something is not right over here.
Oh, I don't like the sounds of that.
Neither do I.
Okay, what do you guys do?
Well, I rolled a perception 3, so I guess I'm not doing anything except for staring at the tree. Oh, I'll probably ask, like, is it Inktar? Not Inktar. What's the guy who owns the caravan's name?
Maktar.
Maktar. I'll ask Maktar if he's got axes to start swinging and cutting away the tree.
Yeah, we do. We'll start breaking them out. I'll tell the men to start breaking them out.
Okay, good. Give me one too. I'll help.
Okay. He turns around and says to one of the other caravan drivers, he says, "Break out the axes." And at that point, this bush here, which looks like it's made out of vines, like it's all like tangled up, it says, "I hate axes! Kill them!" And everybody roll initiative.
What?
I know.
Oh my goodness. That's a pretty good initiative.
Whoa! Congratulations. Yay! I rolled a 10.
Yay!
And there was much rejoicing. Yay!
Yay.
A long, long time ago, when we used to play D&D, we actually had little banners made, and whenever they would do something like cool, like, I'd be like, "All right, so you guys beat that ogre." Someone would be like, "And there was much rejoicing." Yay!
Yay.
And they ate Sir Robin's minstrel, and there was much rejoicing.
Yay.
Brave, oh brave Sir Robin.
Okay, what are your initiatives, boys?
Okay, you want me to keep track, Mondo, or you got it?
No, yeah, you can keep track.
All right, Brundon, what's your initiative?
He has stepped away.
Oh.
He rolled a 10 from what I can tell. I don't.
Okay. I'm sure he has a plus, though. What's your initiative, Chuck?
I got a 14. I'm not sure.
With your bonus?
What do I need for the bonus?
Your dex bonus.
Plus 1, 15.
And Brundon, what was your initiative?
10.
10. Oh, 8 plus 2, I see it. You put the little plus in there. Okay. 10. Okay, so do you want an initiative? You want to give me your initiative for your enemies? How many enemies do we have?
Yes, the viney bush thing that yelled. He has a 15.
He would, that bush.
The thing that Ingtar was looking at has got a 13. And when the viney thing was just like, I hate axes, kill them. All of a sudden, these like little tiny like dead twiggy looking tree little things, like little shrubs, twiggy shrubs, they started moving too, and they have a 7. A whole whopping 7 initiative.
Nice. I like your dice tonight. Okay. Let's see. Brado would be first, followed by Brash. Fredo with a 23. Brash has a 22. Ingtar and the first Viney dude you mentioned both have 15. So who would take lead on that?
He's tied with Ingtar?
Yes.
Ingtar, what is your dexterity?
13.
Ingtar has the initiative.
All right. Then it would be Ingtar, followed by the Viney guy, followed by the other enemy you had mentioned, then Brundon, and then the dead twiggy looking dudes.
I'm not going to remember that, so you just keep it.
Gotcha. Okay.
Okay, Ingtar, what are you going to do?
I am going to, I guess, hit this foliage with my mace.
Smashing foliage with the mace. Which
Yeah.
one? The one that you were looking at that you saw moving?
Yeah, it's the closest to me. This Viney guy's on the other side of the horses. At least maybe if I knock whatever covering this guy has on, so he is actually a bush.
Now,
Okay.
Fredo has the first attack.
Oh, Fredo has the first attack. All right, so
Yeah,
Fredo.
Ingtar was matched with 15 with the
okay.
Viney dude.
All right,
Yeah,
well then,
Fredo has a 23, so...
okay, well then go, Fredo.
Okay.
Go, Fredo. Good,
Go
Fredo.
Okay, so Fredo is going to shoot an arrow at this dude right here.
Okay. Do it.
I'm sorry, I have to collect myself again. Okay, so he's gonna... Boing. And that would be a 20.
You hit my thing.
Damn Skippy.
You hit my dead shrub.
Dead shrub, yay! And that would be a 9.
Which one were you shooting at? Ping him again?
Yeah. Oh, and being that I'm hiding, don't I have my sneak attack bonus?
Only if they didn't see you. They were watching you.
Oh, okay.
I rolled they percepted you as you were trying to hide.
I see. Well, then I have a 9.
They were kind of like, where's that guy going?
Okay.
They were hiding first.
Well, then a 9 it is.
Okay, you hit this like twiggy looking thing, and what does it look like when the twig thing dies?
I don't know. I guess it just kind of gets stiff and falls over like a twig thing. I don't know.
I'm gonna say like your arrow like splits the main branch of the the main like trunk or whatever, the main stem.
Yeah, that sounds great. Let's do that then. Okay. All right, and then Brash is up.
It goes
Okay.
meh, like that.
That's too funny.
Biddy, you have to do this every time something dies.
All right, let's see. Oh, here's my thing. Yeah. All right, and then.
Not
All right,
yet.
so this is another sticky thing right there.
I will show you all the sticky things that I remember. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, I think that's all of them. I don't see any more in my vicinity.
All right. Well, then Brash is he is going to move here, and I guess smash that guy to bits with his greatsword.
Okay. Do it. Sounds lovely.
And that would be a 23.
That hits. Reminder to
And-
self: vampires and ogres. Okay, go ahead.
Okay. I re-roll 1s and 2s, so let's do that again. Alright, so now that I rolled a 1 again, do I keep that or do I roll it again? I forget.
I believe it's because it's great weapon fighting you have.
Yes.
I'm going to say go ahead and re-roll that, and while you're re-rolling it, I am going to look it up, and we'll know whether or not you should do that next time. But I think you ignore all 1s and 2s forever.
Right. Oh, forever. So I just keep rolling. If I keep rolling 1s and 2s, I just keep going?
I think so. Like I said, I'm gonna look it up just to double check. But for now, just for the sake of speed, yeah, you can re-roll that 1.
Okay. Well, then that's 14 to the Twiggy thing.
What does it look like when that tumbleweed-looking thing dies?
It just like bursts into little tiny toothpicks.
Are any of you autistic? Do you want to count them?
Definitely 56. 56 body parts of Twiggy guy. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Inktar is up.
Okay, Inktar, do it.
Alright, I'm smashing this thing over here.
With your mace.
I got a 10.
That's with your that is with your bonus. Wow,
Yeah.
you rolled a 3.
Yeah. At least I remember my proficiency bonuses today.
Okay, the Charlie Brown Christmas tree looking thing kind of like weaves. It's just like woo. A monster. Well, and actually he doesn't talk, but if he could, he'd be like, "You're trying to hit me. I'm a tree. It's the Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown." Okay. Who goes after Inktar?
The first viney guy you had mentioned.
Viney McVinerson. Okay, Viney is moving up towards one of the wagons, and he reaches out with a large, vine, appendage, and he slaps the guy who had been going to get the axes, just slaps him down to the ground. And the guy's like, "Why?" And that's what the viney guy does.
Okay. After that would be the second enemy. I don't remember how you described him while I was writing it.
Oh, okay, I do. That's the one that.
I just missed.
Yes. Okay. And there was another one of those Charlie Brown trees there. Note to self: pick things that don't blend in so well with the landscape. Especially if you're not going to be playing for 2 weeks at a time. I'm like, are there any more of these things? Like, they blend in so well.
Every time we kill off all of them, or after we killed off all of them, it's like Jackie Chan's uncle. It's like, one more thing!
Jackie!
Yeah, one more thing!
Okay, the Charlie Brown Christmas tree in front of Inktar slashes at Inktar with a Charlie Brown Christmas tree branch. Oh!
You get me in the eye.
Yeah, what's your armor class?
17.
It hits you, but it wasn't the crit that it almost was. I teetered on a crit. Ooh.
Ooh.
I teetered and tottered, and where's my D4? I need my D4. Luckily, I got a bag of dice right. I almost bought a bag of rice today. I mean, I did buy a bag of rice, but it wasn't. I almost bought rice for more money than I should have paid for rice. Simply it came in this canvas, not canvas, like a Dunlap sack with a zipper on top, and I immediately said, "Wow! Not only can I get rice out of this thing, that'll make a hell of a dice bag."
I guess basmati.
Yes, it was. It was basmati. But I was really looking for wild rice. I wanted some wild rice.
Did you ever see that meme for what was it, the not Johnny Walker whiskey, but there's a company that makes whiskey that comes in a velvet pouch, so it's like, oh look, you can buy a dice bag and it comes with whiskey.
Crown Royal. Have a few of them.
Yep.
That's a Crown Royal. Thank you, the Crown Royal bags. That's right.
Mallory
It's
has
like,
a couple
look.
in her room.
Okay, Inktar takes 7 points of needle face claw damage.
Dude.
Ow. Oh, no points.
This one runs over here. Can you still see him? He's here.
I see him.
And he throws needles at Brash.
Hey.
He just kind of like shoots needles out of his hands. He like reaches
Damn.
his little hand, and like these guys, as they're moving around, like as they're starting to move, I mean they don't look so much like trees and shrubs as they do like people made out of trees and shrubs now, as they're moving. Viney guy still actually looks like it's a bunch of vines. He doesn't look as cool as the other guys. Okay, so this guy was shooting needles at Brash. Brash's armor class is 19.
16. My hit point. Did I put it wrong?
No, you didn't. I looked at it wrong.
Oh, okay.
He hits you with a bunch of needles.
No, I meant 19.
Yeah, I heard you.
Oh, okay.
Brash takes 8 points of needle damage.
Dude.
Like there are needles like stuck all in you.
Damn.
Are you sure you want to stick to vampires and ogres? Because these guys like are starting to hurt us.
Yeah, but so far it's like they get hit once, and so far they just kind of drop. I guess they do make up for it in like SmackDown power.
Yeah.
But we'll see. Who goes after my needly guys?
Oh, then it's Brundon. Brundon is up.
Yay. Okay. I'm going to sidestep over here to this guy here,
Okay.
and I'm going to true strike him with my hammer, my warhammer.
The True Strike, I looked it up last week for a different reason. Casting True Strike is an action, so you would need to do that, and then, like, your next attack would be the True Strike.
Okay.
So
All right.
that's definitely more of like a warlock likey spelly thing. So if you wanted to swap that out for something else, you can, or if you just want to like keep the True Strike and just use it,
No, I'm going to keep it.
Okay.
Actually, wait, hold on a second. Wait. Either way, yeah, because the other thing I would take was Blade Ward, but I already have Blade Ward is something else. Never mind. No, I like True Strike. I like having the advantage on that. No, I can wait the roll. I can wait the next action.
Okay. So do you
That's
want
cool.
do you want to cast your True Strike on him, or you just want to try to hit him?
I don't have any extra actions yet, do I, or no? I do.
Not yet. No.
Not yet? Okay, all right. You know what? I'm just going to do a straight-up attack.
Straight up attack.
Straight-up attack. Here we go.
Bada bing.
It's an 8.
You hit the tree. Not
Yay.
the tree you wanted to hit.
Damn!
You hit the big tree.
They all
Does it
look
knock it out of
alike.
the way?
It moves a little. It moves about a foot.
All right.
Like a
Twiggy
couple of
guys are
caravan
up.
drivers like clap. They're just like, yay. They can't tell. They think that maybe like you took that tree out. They were like, it's a good thing you took care of that tree before it jumped up.
Yeah.
It's like the tree people's equivalent to a tree dragon.
All right, your Twiggy guys are up.
Okay, Twiggies. They make that like little meowing kind of sound again, like. "Meow." And they're going to attack a bit. Okay, this one right in front of Brendan is attacking Brendan. He swings at you with his twiggy little claws. And he misses. This twiggy guy runs up to Brendan over there. And he hits you.
Yay!
And you take 2 points of scratch damage.
What? 2 points?
2
Shenanigans.
points. This twiggy guy runs to this side of Brash and tries to attack Brash. He has advantage. And he hits Brash with a twig for 2 points of damage.
Okay.
The guy right in front of Brash.
Is dead.
Oh, that's right, he is dead. Thank you.
Yep.
I didn't X him out. The guy in front of Brash still looks like a bunch of matchsticks.
All right.
The guy on the other side of Brash, though, also has advantage. And he is clawing at Brash, and he misses. Fucker.
Yeah.
And is that all my Twiggy guys? That's all the ones I know about, right? Yeah, that's all the ones I know.
Sure.
I don't see anybody else.
I mean, there's 5 of them.
I didn't write down how many there were. I just copied their stat blocks and printed them out.
Oh.
I had it written down last week. I had them all written down, and I don't know where that piece of paper went. But I was just like, I don't need it. I got the stat blocks. I'll just write it down again. But okay, so that is their turn. Their turn is over.
All right.
So it's next
back to
round.
Fredo. Round 2. Fredo, fight. All right.
Alfredo.
Now I'm having trouble seeing these Charlie Brown Christmas. That was
Oh,
it.
there's one.
Is that one?
That's one.
That's the Charlie Brown Christmas tree one.
That's the one that ran. Yeah, that was the one that ran in
that's the one
3
that ran,
at you.
All right. Well, Fredo's
I
gonna
forgot he was there.
Fredo's
I would
gonna
have been
shoot
looking for
this
him
guy.
later. Okay.
Oh. And yeah. Well, that's a 6.
Okay, you kill one of your own horses.
No.
No, you did miss him. Are you moving or anything, or are you like what are you doing?
Mountain.
I am. No, I'm not gonna move. I'm gonna stay right where I am.
Okay.
And then now it's Brash's turn, and Brash is going to, I guess, squash that one.
Okay. He's gonna try.
He's gonna do it.
He's gonna roll another 3. Damn.
Haha. That would be a 21. And
That hits.
that's a 2, so I'm gonna re-roll that one. And that's a 1, so I still got a 5.
Oh yeah, I was
A
looking
5
that
and
up.
a
Damn it.
Haha. That's 9, 13 points of damage to Twiggy guy right there.
Okay. What does it look like when that guy dies?
More matchsticks, just. And some of the fragments hit this guy behind me, and he goes, "No, my friends."
Okay. Next time you roll a 1 or a 2, you have to use the new roll, even if it's a 1 or a 2.
Okay. Gotcha.
I just finished looking it up. I started looking it up, and I got excited by the action.
Yay.
And the weapon has to have the two-handed or versatile property for you to have that benefit. But a great
Yes,
sword has that. So yeah.
yes.
Yeah. Okay. All right, so that was the one up north of you?
Or south, depending
South?
on how you got your map going.
The one above you.
Yes.
Okay, that Twiggy guy is dead.
All right. Then it is Ingtar.
Okay. Quick question.
Yeah.
Viney dude, too close for fire strike? Sacred flame strike?
No, you can Sacred Flame him.
No, I mean, is he too close to the horses and the caravan?
Nope.
All right, then I'm gonna.
I mean, you might spook a horse, but, you know, it's not going to set the wagon on fire.
All right, I'm gonna do a sacred flame on Viney guy then.
Okay?
Bloody hell! Forgot about damage. Hold on one second. I really need to write that down.
I'll also need your spell DC.
Spell save.
Yeah.
Spell save DC 21.
Oh, Jesus Christ, he's not going to make it. No, it can't be. That it should be 8 plus your proficiency bonus, which should be 2, plus your wisdom bonus. It can't be 21. That's crazy. That's crazy talk.
Say it so. Say it so.
Wisdom is +3. So that's +5. What is it, 13 then?
Okay. He still might not make it. All right. So you're Sacred Flaming that guy?
Yeah. Let me bring up that damn page.
Okay. As you start to cast your Sacred Flame, Needly in back of you gets a free swing at you,
Yeah, I know.
and he misses.
Good.
He was gonna hit you like right upside your head with some needles, and then he saw fire come from the sky, and he was like, or whatever it is, like a needly man would say. Whatever it is a Charlie Brown Christmas tree would say. It's even got that one sad ornament hanging off of it.
All right, it's Viney's up.
No, wait, hang on. I got to see if this guy makes a saving throw. He does not. Viney guy gets hit with fire. How much damage does your fire do?
4. Does 1d8, unfortunately, this level.
Okay, Viney guy is like, oh, they're using fire! Fire and axes, I hate them! Okay, you said the needly guys go?
Viney guy.
Oh, the Viney guy goes. Okay.
Viney guys are up.
Okay. Viney. Damn it. I had to have all his horses in the way.
Yep.
Okay, Viney guy moves here. And he uses one of his he uses one of his vines to like smack this horse in the butt and make it run. And the horse pulls the carriage up this way. Well, let me see if he hit him first. He did. Okay, and the horse runs up here. It's like the guy like he's just like no. Whoa, biscuit tin! Whoa! And that's what Viney guy does. Who's up next?
Oh, I'm sorry. That's me. Brundon is up next.
All right. I'm gonna magic missile.
Wait. Brundon, I'm sorry. It was the Christmas tree dudes. I'm sorry.
Right, Christmas tree over here. Okay.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Okay, Christmas tree dudes. The Christmas tree dude that shot needles at Brash is shooting more needles at Brash.
Asshole.
He misses with his needles.
Oh, okay. That's all right then.
The one that was like
Now
right
it's my
by
turn?
Inktar is trying to hit Inktar again, and he misses.
Good.
Now it's Brendan. Yay!
Yay! Alright, I'm going to fire magic missile at this guy.
Okay, roll your damage.
Alright.
I want to poke my cat until she meows if you kill him.
Wait, I'm at level 1, so I only fire one magic missile dart, right?
Right.
Okay. Two damage. Wow, I'm rolling horrible today.
It's a good. The cat left, but you didn't kill it, so it's okay.
I'm confused.
I was gonna make the cat. If you killed him, I was gonna make the cat make noise. Because that's
Alright,
the noise.
Twiggy guys.
Okay. These two Twiggy guys attack Brendan.
Yay!
The first one hits him, scratching him with his
Boo.
dead Twiggy hands. Damn, two. He can't. They can't. They're hitting you. but, like,
Too much.
It's weak. It's weak sauce. The one with the magic missile in it. He missed. He was so surprised that like there was a magic missile in him. He was like, "Meh." And he misses you altogether. This other one by Brash hits Brash with its Twiggy claw. Damn it! 2 points of damage.
Alright.
I need another D4. Give me another D4 out of here. Okay, whose turn is it?
Back to the top, it's Fredo. And Fredo is going to shoot another arrow at Spiky Christmas Tree guy.
Okay. Do it.
And I got a 5.
This time you hit that horse. That's like all the way up in the distance.
Oh my god.
No, you don't. You don't hit the horse.
Alright.
Maktar's like, stop killing the horses!
Brash is going to smash this one.
Okay.
And there we go. 22.
Okay.
I'm going to re-roll that one. And that will be 8 and 12.
Okay, what does it look like when Brash kills yet another thing?
He just kind of flattens it right into the ground. The downswing is just with such brutal force. The thing just splits in half and just stakes right into the ground.
Oh my.
I like that.
You know,
And
it's a
then-
good thing experience points get shared equally. Otherwise, like Brash would wind up being like 500 level, like murder machine. While you guys were like, "Yep, thanks for saving some of them experience points for us, bro." Okay.
And then Brash is going to move. Let's see, there was one bushy guy. Oh, the viney guy. Yeah, okay. So Brash is going to move 5, 10, 15. Right there. And so he's going to go right up against this Charlie Brown Christmas tree looking dude. And then it is Inktar's turn.
Alright, I'm going to rush the viney guy and give him a smack with my mace.
Okay. As you rush the viney guy, the other guy swings at you with his like The Christmas tree swings at you and hits you for 1 dice again. Oh, that was the right dice. 5 points of damage.
Very good. 22.
Wait, so you rushed him now?
Yeah.
Move your dude to where you're standing by him. Okay. And that hits him. You hit the vine man.
Uh, 10.
Get out of my forest, you kids! Ow! That hurts!
Stop screwing around. You screw around too much.
Is he still on fire? Since he is made of wood.
No, because he's like, he's living viney, so it's like, it went out pretty quick.
All right.
Okay, so that's what happens to him. Are you doing anything else to him? Do you have any bonuses or?
No, unless I can call Sacred Flame on him again.
No. Okay, whose turn is it now?
Viney.
Okay. The vine guy that Brash just rushed. I mean, the Christmas tree. Oh, it's Viney's turn. Viney
Yes,
or
Viney.
Neely?
Viney.
Okay. All right, Vine guy reaches out one of his like large vines and tries to wrap it around Ingtar, and he does.
Uh-oh. It sounds like a Jap anime cartoon.
No. You take 9 points of damage.
-4.
What? No!
What?
Oh, boy.
And you are unconscious.
Yeah, orcs my ass. We're getting beat by shrubbery.
Who's got a herring?
Okay, Ingtar is unconscious and being grabbed by a vine. Whose turn is it?
After Ingtar, it is, or Viney, it is Needly. Christmas tree looking dudes. Charlie Brown
Okay.
Christmas tree.
All right, the Charlie Brown Christmas tree that is attacking Brash hits Brash. These guys are going to kill you. They have like no hit points. Come on, guys. What are you doing? I mean, yay, go Team Mondo. 4 points of damage to Brash.
Damn. Okay. Down to 3.
No, these guys are going to kill you. It's so funny.
I'm telling you, it's terrible. All right, Brendan, you're up.
You were right, Damien.
All right, I'm swinging that damn warhammer at this guy here. Swinging that damn warhammer. All right, let's see here. D20 plus 4 and attacks. Okay. Oh, I got a 20.
You.
Oh, life is good. All right, what am I rolling for damage now? Crit?
Oh, you cut out for a second. What'd you say?
I'm rolling for crit now?
Yeah, so it's double damage.
Double damage?
Yep,
All
so
right.
roll your damage twice.
Sweet.
1d8. I rolled a 5 plus 4 is 12, and then I roll it again.
Yep. Just add your bonus once, but you roll your die twice, and then add your bonus
I had my
once.
bonus once already. Okay, so it's 12, and then I'm just adding it one more time for this is 7. So 7 and 12 is 19.
Oh my
Okay.
God.
What does it look like when that thing does? Which one was it again? Ping it. Ping it for me.
This one.
What does it look like when that thing dies by a lot?
I literally do an upswing, goes right up from crotch to crown, wherever, if it has a crotch and a crown,
Okay.
and it just splinters and flies into the air like raining sawdust.
Nice.
Like, whoosh. and my frustrated barbarian dwarven battle cry of anger. I can't deal with this anymore. Probs.
Twiggies are up, but I think all the Twiggies are gone now.
Nope, there's
No, there's
one
one.
Twiggy left.
One in
Oh, is there?
front.
This one here that's gonna probably kick my
okay.
butt now. It's gonna be like, you killed my brother.
It hits
Of course.
with 2 points of scratchy Twiggy damage.
Of course.
Why? Do more damage, damn you. And that's what that Twiggy guy did.
All right. Well, it's back to Fredo.
Smile.
They're not moving or anything, right?
No, he's not moving. No.
Okay. All right. Well, then Fredo is he's going to shoot this guy, or he's going to try to shoot this guy again. With his
Shoot
short
tiny
bow.
guy.
Well, Brash is almost dead. I got to help protect Brash. Well,
Yeah.
I'm not going to, but you know, with my good old 8 there.
Yeah, you do nothing.
Yeah. Okay. Well, Brash is going to try to kill him now.
All right, keep going. I'll be right back. I just have to start something. I'll be right back like in 2 minutes.
Okay.
Oh my God! I got a 10. Jesus. Can I do my action surge and I can action surge and fight again, right? Attack again with my action surge?
You can?
I think I want to do that. Damn! Got an 8. Wasting
Man.
an action surge.
So it's like you're all tangled up in Christmas lights, and this thing is just laughing at you. Okay.
All right.
Whose turn is it?
It is Ingtar.
Unconscious.
Roll me a death saving throw.
What is that, 20?
Yep.
Plus anything?
Nope. You gotta roll a 10 or higher. There you go. You made your first death saving throw. Do you know how death saving throws work?
No.
You have to roll. If you fail 3 death saving throws, you die.
Okay.
If you roll a natural 1, that counts as 2 failed death saving throws. If you roll a natural 20, it's like you come to with 1 hit point.
Okay. Works for me.
Okay, whose turn is it?
Viney.
Who was squeezing the life out of me.
Okay, Viney is going to he's going to drop Ingtar. And he is going to he's running this way. He gets about that far. The Viney guy does not have a lot of move in him.
Oh my goodness.
Good.
All right.
And he's gonna slap, try to knock this guy, like someone off a wagon over there.
Right. All right. It's
But he doesn't.
Charlie Brown Christmas tree looking dudes.
Okay. Charlie Brown Christmas Tree versus Brash. Misses.
Thank God.
The other Charlie Brown Christmas Tree is shooting he's moving over here and shooting his needles at Brash. And he misses.
Thank God.
And that is them.
All right.
So he is now here. He blends in with the he blends in with the background, but he is.
Yeah, they blended very well.
They
Yes.
do.
It's Brundon. Brundon is up.
All right. I'm gonna roll. I'm gonna do a straight up attack on obviously this dude right here.
Okay.
My hammer.
Do it.
Swinging the hammer. 15.
That hits him.
Sweet. All right. Okay. Nine.
What does it look like when you steal yet another kill from Brash?
After you scratch him with the 2 damage, I just look at him and smile with this like little bloody smile, like almost Viking-ish, and I just take the hammer, come straight down on top of him, and I literally plant him into the ground.
Okay, are you moving?
Me? Yes, I'm going to move to. I guess there's this guy over here, right?
Yep.
All right, so I'm going to move there. My movement is 25, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. It should be right about here, I think. All right. Good?
Okay. Who's up next?
Twiggies, but now they're all gone, right?
Now all the Twiggies are gone.
All right, Twiggies are done, so it would be Fredo back to the top. It's Fredo again, round 5.
Okay.
Once again, Fredo is going to try to shoot this dude.
Okay.
Hopefully I'll make it this time. Motherfucker. All right, so Fredo does not.
Does Brundon wear a helmet?
No armor. I mean, I carry armor with me, but I'm not wearing it.
Okay. Your arrow bounces off of Brundon's hammer and kills that horse.
No!
Wait, you mean this horse here?
No, it's terrible.
No. You don't kill the horse.
Poor horsey. Okay. Well, Brash is now going to try to annihilate that guy. I hope.
Okay.
All right, that's a good hit.
That hits.
It's 12 points damage.
Charlie Brown Christmas tree lost its that one sad looking ornament, but it's still in the fight.
Okay. All right. Well, then it is Inktar, who is unconscious.
Give me another death saving throw. You are still alive.
Oh,
Your 11 has saved you.
And it's back to Viney.
Okay, Viney is going to move up to here. And that's what he does.
All right. And Charlie Brown Christmas trees.
Okay. This Charlie Brown Christmas tree. It picks up that stand that it's nailed to. And it claws at Brash. It may have missed Brash. It misses Brash, just barely.
Oh, thank God.
You could smell the fresh scent of pine wafting under your dragony nose. And the other Charlie Brown Christmas tree is now shooting needles at Brundon. And it hits with its needles. You also smell pine. Pine tastes. Pine smells 4 points of damage.
All right.
All right, and it's up. Brendan is up for retaliation.
Okay, I'm gonna run up to him and swing my trusty hammer of pine freshenly vengeance.
As you run up to it, it looks like it's a little scared, and like some of its needles like just drop off.
It's like a pine cone drop out of its butt.
Yes. Yes.
Oh, nice 20.
That hits.
Sweet.
Come on, 12. Yes, 12.
Oh,
There we go.
Nice.
Oh, that's with your. Is that with your bonus?
Yeah, I added the bonus.
Okay. Okay, another pine cone drops out of its butt. If it could talk, it would have said, "Dwarf." Okay. Who's
Pine
turn?
cones! I hate
All
pine cones!
It's back to Fredo, and he is
Okay,
going
well,
to shoot.
all right, wait. Before Fredo goes, one of the caravan people is going to try and stabilize Ingtar.
That's nice of him.
He's
That is
you know,
very polite of him.
he's like, "Oh my God, my medicine sucks. I do not stabilize Ingtar."
I'm a disease. I make myself sick.
He's like, he starts like pounding on your stomach and crotch, like saying, "Don't give up on me."
Oh God.
If you were awake, you'd be like,
Clear!
Stop helping!
Anyone got shocking grass? Clear!
Okay, so Fredo, go.
Okay, Fredo's going to shoot at Twiggy Dude again.
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
Where?
Apparently not in this campaign. Alright, you know what? I'm getting shitty rolls ever since I started adding my bonuses onto the roll, so I'm just going to roll straight now.
Okay.
Alright, and then Brash is going to swing his greatsword at him. Son of a bitch. And then, yeah, it's Ingtar's turn to take another save.
Worst Christmas ever.
Oh.
Ingtar is one step towards death.
Dun dun dun.
Probably because that guy is like pounding on his crotch.
Probably. Sure, that's not helping.
On me.
All right, it's
I
Viney,
don't
guys.
understand physiology. I have no idea where the heart is located.
Viney guys are up.
Okay. Viney guy is heading towards Brendan, and this is what he does. He like reaches one of his like vines like into the ground, and how do I do like an aura? I can do an aura. I don't remember how to do an aura. Oh wait, yes I do. Okay, can you guys all see the green aura?
No.
Damn.
No.
Okay, I can. That I guess that's all I need to be.
I see a green dot.
Yes, the green
heard
dot means that Brendan is within the aura, so that's at least something. I can see the
Okay.
full aura, but I can all of these like vines just like erupt like all these roots and vines just kind of erupt out of the ground. And that area is now difficult terrain. So you are in difficult terrain, Brendan. And you are restrained.
No.
Hmm.
And I don't remember what restrained is. I'm
Alright,
so glad I have these. Someone whose turn is it while I'm looking up restrained?
Needly guys. The Charlie Brown Christmas tree dudes.
Restrained. No, give me the. Don't give me the spell description. Tell me what it does. Stop.
It tickles Brendan's feet.
Stop tickling.
Coochie coochie.
Maybe I should just pull out the physical book. All right, Needly guys are going to go.
I'm looking it up. I got restrained right here.
Oh, thank you.
My speed is 0. I can't benefit from any speed bonus. My attack rolls against creatures have advantage. But attack rolls against the creature have advantage.
So
And the
if
creatures
things that attack you have
have-
advantage.
Wait, I have advantage?
No, they have advantage against you. And I think
Right,
you have
okay, I thought
disadvantage
so.
against them.
And the creature has disadvantage on dexterity saving throws.
Okay. All right, so Needly guys, Charlie Brown Christmas trees. One of them is attacking Brash and misses. The other one is attacking Brendan and misses, even with advantage.
Oh, thank God.
Now, I can't see the aura, but is the Christmas tree dude up on Brendan in that realm of viney crap?
Yes.
So he's also disadvantaged. Is that right? If he's in it too?
No, he's not restrained. He is in difficult terrain, but he's not restrained because they're not.
I see.
The vines aren't grabbing at him.
All right. Well, then it's Brendan.
Okay. I have a disadvantage attack. Can I do magic missile?
Absolutely.
All right. So that'll now. Do I have to do anything special since I'm restrained, or I can just do it from my hand?
You can just do it from your hand.
Sweet. Okay. I'm gonna do magic missile at this guy in front of me.
Okay.
Let's see. Okay, I rolled a 4.
What does it look like when that Charlie Brown Christmas tree dies?
Oh, thank God.
He literally erupts into flames and just falls into ashes.
I don't remember how to do the Bernie thing. That's all right. I'll figure it out later. I don't need to do that. Okay,
Yes, you
he's
do. You owe me that much.
All right, let me find the Bernie thing. Where was the Bernie thing? Does anyone remember
Let's
the
burn
Bernie
him for Chuck, for his character, for his car.
Was it something over here? I don't remember how to do a Bernie thing.
No, it's okay. It's cool. You don't have to do it.
Oh, I want to do it. Yeah, there it is.
Yeah.
All right.
Like,
Oh, there we go.
Dragon's breath. Ah.
All right. Well,
Okay.
it's back to Twiggies, but they're not around. So, Fredo again.
Ah, no, I didn't mean to do that.
Not the wagons.
Okay, Fredo.
All right, Fredo is going to try to kill his dude again. Jesus Christ, it's an 8. All right, and then Brash is going to swing.
Okay.
That's a 17.
You good?
17 hit.
Yes.
Nice. It's 13 points.
What does it look like when this Christmas tree gets put out by the curb?
Brash hacks at it so hard, its 3 leaves just fall to the ground, and the little stand just splits in half, and it just goes wah 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 wah, and just falls down.
Okay.
And then Brash is going to 20, 25, 30. He is going up on Viney Dude.
Okay. You lose 5 feet of movement once you enter. You can get there.
Oh, okay. I can't see that area.
Yeah, I know you
realm.
can't.
Okay,
So
sorry. Okay.
No, that's okay. It's not your fault.
Okay, cool.
I wish everyone could see the aura. I'll find out later if there's a way for everyone to see it. But so yeah, I mean, you're basically running into like all these vines and stuff.
I got
Could you tell us, Mondo, number of spaces around the?
Yeah, it's 15 feet.
All right, so like 3 spaces around it, all the way around.
Yes.
Okay.
I should have drawn Dragon Breath like around the thing, around the area.
That's pretty big.
Okay, so
Okay, so yeah, that was Fredo and then Brash, and then it is Ingtar, who
Ingtar.
All right.
Don't die.
Yeah.
You don't die.
yay.
Sweet.
I am
Excellent.
stable.
Huh?
I'm stable. I was reading up on it while you guys were attacking.
If you get 3 successes, you're stable.
Yes.
There you go.
Oh, good. We can keep fighting. The Viney guys are gone, right?
Yes, both Viney. Well, no, both Christmas trees are gone. Viney guy.
Oh,
is
okay.
here.
Well, it's Viney guy. It's Viney guy's turn,
Okay.
and then Christmas trees are gone. So that's all that's left. Okay.
Okay, Viney guy is going to reach out and touch someone,
No.
and that someone's name is Brash.
No. I don't have a phone. Don't call on me.
And he misses Brash with his vine.
Yeah. I'm too fast. My reflexes are too quick. All right. In which case, now it is Brundon again.
Okay, now you can use your action to try to escape the vines, unless you want to like do just a ranged attack from where you are.
I would say ranged attack from where I am. I'm gonna try to do my best to magic missile him, which I think I'm in range, aren't I?
Yeah. Oh yeah, easily.
Okay. All right. So.
Isn't a magic missile 120 feet or some shit like that?
Something like that.
3.
Look it up.
Do 3.
Why fire arrow bad? Fire arrow bad. Men no like it. Okay, whose turn is it?
If it is Brundon is done. Oh, then it's back to Fredo. All right, Fredo is going to run his 25 feet.
Well, you guys have little legs, man.
Wee! And he is gonna he's gonna shoot at Viney Dude.
Okay.
Oh, Jesus Christ, that's 12.
Actually, you hit him.
I hit with the 12?
Yeah.
Thank God. Oh my God. Thank God. Okay, and son of a bitch. All right, that's 6 points of damage.
Okay. Non-fire arrow, also bad. Minolaka. Okay, whose turn is it?
Okay, Brash. All right, so am I actually in difficult terrain right now, or I'm borderlining difficult terrain?
You're actually in the difficult terrain.
Oh, okay. See, if I knew it was difficult terrain, I wouldn't have gone in it. But okay. How far can I move? Am I cut by half?
Yeah, cut by half. So you can move 15 feet.
Okay. I should make it there, and I hack at him.
Okay, hack at him.
Yes.
And that would be a 23.
That is going to hack.
And I'm going to re-roll that 2. And that would be an 11 plus 4, 15 points of damage.
What does it look like when Vunny Guy dies?
Yay!
All the vines just like flop to the ground, and whatever's left just like looks dumbfounded and just kind of starts to wither and collapses.
Okay.
Damn.
Oh, wait, that's pretty cool. Hmm.
No. That's it. It's over. We're hurt.
No, I was no.
Oh,
But,
thank God.
when I put the X on it, it looked like the green dot disappeared from Brundon.
Oh no, I did that.
Oh, okay. Oh, you put the green dot on yourself.
I see.
Oh, yeah. I thought the green dot just automatically happened because you were in the aura. I thought that was cool.
Oh no, I'm sorry, I did that.
Oh, no, that's
Yes,
cool.
you did do that.
And then I thought it was cool. I was like, oh, that's awesome. No, it's not that cool. Okay, all of the vines in that area just like immediately start to also wither and die. So that area is no longer difficult terrainish.
Okay.
And you guys are like patting yourselves in the back or whatever, and you happen to notice Ingtar is like laying there, and there's this like scrawny looking like yokel like pounding on his stomach and crotch, saying, "Don't you die! Don't you die!"
Fredo screams, "Stop molesting my cleric!"
Stop molesting the cleric.
And Fredo runs over there to Ingtar and sees if he could, kind of help him out. I guess noticing at this point he's probably stable, I guess.
He is. You do notice he is stable.
Okay. So, yeah. All right, Brash, I guess we'll go over there and help pick him up to put him on the wagon so he could rest.
I'll come over and watch.
Okay.
Let's see.
So Maktar like looks at you guys like all scratched up and like there's like pine needles hanging out of your faces, and he's like, maybe this would be a good place to rest for the night.
Yeah.
You want to keep pushing through?
He has a couple of the caravan guys, like the guys that got knocked around. I mean, they're okay. I mean, they're hurt, but they'll be all right. He has like a couple of guys start trying to clear that
big tree,
while the other ones are like gathering up like the Charlie Brown Christmas trees and the twig people, and they're starting like the campfires. Yeah, they're starting the campfire.
That's right.
Like the one that you blew up with the magic missile. Like it's still like smoldering and stuff, and they use that to like light the rest of it.
After he kills, who's like, "Ooh!"
Exactly.
Oh, that's awesome.
And as you guys are like loading Ingtar onto the wagon, Ingtar, you do come to. You're now like awake with 1 hit point.
Okay.
And Maktar, he looks at you guys and he's like, so this kind of stuff happen often to you guys?
Where we get beat to pieces by shrubbery? No, this is not an everyday occurrence.
Oh, I didn't think it would be. I was just kind of hopeful.
Really?
Well, you know, I mean, I was thinking maybe if you had some experience with this kind of thing, like maybe, you know, maybe if something like this happened again, it wouldn't be such a big deal. But okay, no, we'll have to keep our eye out for these sorts of things. Yeah, shrubberies.
Yeah. Let's see, who's got a good nature check?
Oh, let me see. I
Here,
might.
Fredo's going to roll a nature check and see if he can't figure out what we just encountered.
Sure.
Is that what I would do?
Yes, it is.
All right, that would be a 15.
Okay, that's not bad for a nature check. You've heard that, like, there are things like called blights, like, in that they affect like plant life. It kind of like gives them some sort of like intelligence and ability to move, and you're pretty sure that that's what you've like faced. You've never seen them. You've never met anyone who's like faced them, but like, you know, back in your gnomey like past, like, you know, other gnomes have talked about it. Like something called like blighted plants, like twig blight and needle blight and a vine blight.
Nice.
And that seems to be what you've like you're pretty sure that's what you encountered.
Oh, I think we encountered blights. Heard about those, I think. They stuck ass. And apparently, one that gets magic missiled makes great kindling.
All right. So who was hurt?
Brash is pretty low.
I think
Yeah,
everybody
Brash
but
walks over to the
Fredo.
cleric.
I think everybody but Fredo got beat up pretty good.
Yeah, Fredo didn't get touched. He was hanging out in the bush.
They didn't see Fredo as a threat.
Yeah, I dropped 10 points.
Now you hurt my feelings.
Fredo was just like firing arrows randomly. They were just like, get the gnome. Oh no, never mind. He's not a threat. You're like suppressing
Hit the broadside of
fire.
the barn.
Yeah, so everybody but Fredo is pretty hurt.
Okay.
All right.
Well, I guess if we're making camp here, Fredo's on first watch, so people can get some freaking rest.
Okay.
Thank you, Fredo. Thank you, Jim.
Okay. One of the farmers, you know, he's just like, you guys didn't see your buddy getting beat up over there? I mean, I'm not talking about when Phil was beating him up.
Guys, I'll be right back. I have to take care, so I'll be right back.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, actually, if anyone else would like to get up and just like stretch their legs or get more coffee or something, now might not be a bad time to do it.
Okay.
'Cause that's what I'm going to do.
Yeah, that sounds like a plan.
I'm going to try to make sure my pants don't fall down. I'm not wearing my belt. I don't want you guys to see my butt. Not that I care, really, but, you know.
And we
it's
haven't
polite.
seen it before.
Exactly. But it's polite.
It is fun.
Okay.
All right, back in a minute myself.
Okay.
I'm about to die.
I'm the first one back. I think Chuck came in second. What do you got in your mouth, Chuck? Is that a toothbrush? What was that in your mouth, Chuck? A toothbrush or a swizzle stick or what do you got? Ice cream?
Yep.
What kind of ice cream?
Stewart's chocolate chip cookie dough.
Oh, I miss Stewart's ice cream, man. You know what else I miss? I miss not buying myself a ton of Ben & Jerry's at Walmart last week. It was $2.55 for a pint. So
Okay.
I got one. I got like 1 pint of like pistachio. It lasted me like 3 days. That was very good. And I remember saying to myself, like, you know, like the next day, I was like, I should go back and like stock up. I didn't. So tonight when I went to get my rice, I went through the I went back to the frozen aisle and I was like, if it's still on sale, I said I'm going to stock up. And it was. It wasn't. I mean, it wasn't. It was back up to like almost $4, and I was like, man. I was like, I ain't paying $4 for ice cream. I don't even want to. I've got like half of a big thing of like mint chocolate chip that's probably like all frosted up, and I should probably just throw it away. I've got like a quart of pineapple sherbet, which is really good, but I haven't touched that since I bought it. So all that Ben & Jerry's, well, actually no, Ben & Jerry's would not have gone to waste because I would have eaten it because I probably would have gotten all pistachio, and I could eat that shit until the cows come home.
Yeah.
The Ben & Jerry's cows.
Good stuff. Yeah, we had we picked up some Cherry Garcia the other night,
Mmm.
and Mallory had some because she actually finished all her dinner for once.
Yay.
Tonight she did a decent enough job to get a cookie.
Yay.
Yeah, bribery, man.
There you
Want
go.
dessert? Finish your dinner. Right.
Yeah, the sound quality is definitely like 1,000 times better with the earbuds, or you know, headphones or whatever. You know, whatever people are using.
Yeah.
Not getting that feedback.
Yeah, I'm thinking personally I need a new camera because this thing's real choppy. I'm not sure how it looks on your side, but I'm choppy.
Yeah, no, you're choppy, but you know, I mean, as long as you can see and use Roll20, I mean, I don't care so much about the video.
Okay.
You know, even though we're sharing it on the YouTubes, because it's like I pull the audio out.
Right.
And edit that. So I mean, I really don't care what the video looks like. I would care more about the video if like I could actually, if Roll20 could like be in the YouTube thing. I think that would be awesome, so that people could see like the stuff. But I mean, I'll probably eventually like just delete the videos, like after I've pulled all the audio out of them and stuff. I'll probably wind up deleting most of the videos just because, I don't know. Maybe I won't. I don't know. YouTube doesn't seem to care, like, you know, how much video there is and how long it sits there. So.
All right.
Chuck, you almost died.
I know.
Man.
All right, who's cat?
Mine. That's Biddy.
Cat was upset about it. She said, "Yeah, Chucky, you almost died. Yeah."
Yeah. Aw, Bittens, were you scared for Chuck? Biddy's like, no, I want to go outside. She's meowing at the window, either because she misses Ange and she wants Ange to come home, or just because she wants to go outside, even though she doesn't want to go outside. She does. Every time, like, you know, she has an opportunity to go outside, she doesn't want to go outside.
Right.
Which is good, because I don't want to go outside.
Yeah, what the fuck are you gonna do then?
Exactly. She's not fixed yet either, so you know.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I'd get her fixed before you let her out.
Damn Skippy. I wouldn't want to let her out anyway, though.
Speaking of letting out, I don't know if I told you guys, Weevil's, as far as I know, dead.
Aww.
Yeah, we moved. She went out, disappeared. Last summer, we saw a flyer at the local park.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, if this is your cat, we found her. Apparently, she probably got caught up someplace because when they found her, she was half starved. She had one of her forearms through her collar.
Oh.
Oh my
And
goodness.
They had to restrain her and cut the collar off. She had some sort of weird injury underneath that area. We brought her home. She jumped out the window like 3 times because we put her in the bathroom. You know, if you keep her in the bathroom, let her get used to the thing. Second story, jumped out window 3 times. I'm like, screw it. She wants to be out. Let her be out. Haven't seen her since.
Poor Weevil.
Oh.
Yeah. And Pokey got run over a couple years ago.
I know. That made me sad. Made me kind of sad. I mean, I'm not really a cat person, but I did like those cats. Your cats were okay by me.
Yeah.
They weren't as cool as Squitter or Bittens, but they were pretty cool. They were tolerable.
Hey guys,
Yeah.
I'm back. Are we still gaming, or are we taking a break for a couple of minutes?
You can go and like do what you need to do. I went and got a little more coffee, so yeah, you can.
All right, actually, I'm gonna refill my cup up real quick and hit the bathroom for a second. I'll be right back.
Cool. One of the only reasons I still like Biddy is because she's tiny. So it's like she's never lost that like kittenness.
Right.
I mean, we've had her for like 3 years now, but she's still little. And she's bow-legged, so she's cute when she walks and stuff. She almost looks like a dinosaur. She's got like this dinosaur like walk. She's very cute.
That's funny.
I much prefer Daryl's company though, even though Daryl's a big idiot. My poor Daryl.
Oh. Yeah, we got Angelica's friend Jada is over this weekend. So Apollo's either got his muzzle on or he's in the crate.
Right.
For as long as Jada's here, I feel bad.
I had to put up Daryl in the crate the other night. I felt bad for a few hours. Like, well, no, we took him out after a bit, but our air conditioner, the condenser line was clogged, so we had water leaking out of the unit.
Yeah.
And earlier that morning, when I was in the shower, the mirror fell off of the medicine cabinet.
Oh, I remember you telling me about that. Yeah.
Shattered all over the floor.
Oof.
The screws in my lock plate were loose, so my door was getting stuck. And when I tried to like tighten the screws up, it was just like stripped. The wood was just like stripped. And then that happened. But I mean, it's all good now. And the fan and light over my stove now work because I keep forgetting to tell maintenance about it because I don't really use those things very often.
Mm-hmm.
So every time something else happens, or every time maintenance is coming to like do stuff, like when they come to like do pest control and like change the filter and make sure there's no water leaking anywhere, I always forget to like tell them to do that, and I always complain like the next day. I'm like, oh, I should have asked them to look at the fan and the light, and I forgot. Damn it! So when the dude came to like fix the lock plate and replace the medicine cabinet and make sure that the carpet was sufficiently dry from the leak, Ange remembered. Good, God bless her. And she was like, oh, by the way, could you take a look at this? My dad's been talking about like having you guys look at it for years, and he keeps forgetting. Because literally, it's been years.
Oh, goodness.
It happened like a few months after we first moved in. It stopped working, and I was like, oh, I'll have maintenance take a look at it. And I just kept forgetting to tell them. I go and I drop off my rent check, and there was like, everything okay? And I'm just like, yeah, everything's cool. because, like I said, it's not something I use very often. Although I used the fan today when I was making my dinner. Not that it helped, but like I was like, since it's working, let me try to because I made myself a couple of hamburgers, and I still set off the fire alarm. It wasn't even that much smoke. It doesn't take much, I guess.
No, it doesn't.
I've been eating a lot of hamburgers without buns, but mostly because like when I go to I go to Walmart. When I walk past the meat section, if I see it, the good stuff is old, and now it's on sale, I'll grab it.
Yeah.
So it's like I've been like eating like 93%, 93.7 hamburgers a lot for the past couple weeks, because I guess they're probably overstocking on them because the weather's getting nice, but it's not really the season, so maybe they just got too many of them sitting around. So I think once people start doing a lot more grilling, I might not be getting those deals as much. But I stocked up on them yesterday. I left one in the refrigerator. I was like, I'll have that for dinner tomorrow. And then I put the other two in the freezer, and I was like, and I'll have these just when I want hamburgers. Because Ange is out like most of the time now, so it's like I've stopped worrying about like what it is she might or might not want to eat. And I'm just like, there's hamburgers. If you want to grill yourself up a couple of hamburgers, there's some hamburgers. It's like I got you some cereal. So there's but I'm not buying stuff to throw it away anymore. I told her. I said, if you want something, tell me and I'll get it. I was like, but I'm not going to keep trying to stock up on stuff I know you might eat just so that I can throw it away, just because either you're not in the mood or whatever. I'm like, if you want me to get you a tomato, I'll get you a tomato so that you can make tomato sandwiches. And when you're done with that tomato, if you want me to get you another tomato, I'll get you another tomato, but I'm not buying tomatoes anymore. You gotta tell me. I'm not buying peppers anymore. I don't buy peppers anymore. Because I used to buy the little sweet peppers because she likes those. But she goes through phases. Sometimes she'll eat a whole bag in like an hour.
Right.
And other times, I'll get a bag and she won't even touch them. She'll be like, "Oh, you got peppers?" And I'll be like, "Yup." And she'll be like, "Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you." And I'll be like, "You're welcome." And then, 2 weeks later, I'm just like, and I'm throwing them away. And I got myself all natural peanut butter and all natural strawberry preserves. The preserves have a lot of sugar in them, but the peanut butter has none. It's just peanuts and salt.
Well, it should be.
Exactly.
That's the move.
Yep, and that's because I'm buying less crap that Ange won't eat. So I feel like I can spend a little more money on stuff that, is good.
There you go.
All right, I'm back.
Okay.
What did I miss?
Right. Talking about hamburgers and how Monday my apartment fell apart.
Fell apart. What happened?
I had a water leak from my air conditioner condenser line, and my medicine cabinet mirror fell off, and my lock plate, the screws were all loose and getting stuck.
Time to move.
No, they fixed it all really quickly. They're very nice. Maybe next year, though, I might be moving. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what Ange does. See what she's doing. But I just signed my lease for another year, so.
Right.
They had a special where I get money off of my July rent if I signed up now. So.
For special.
Yeah, I signed up. Okay. Yeah, so you guys are all hurt and stuff, but you're able to rest up through the night and the next morning. You wake up sore, and you've got needle holes in your faces and stuff, but except for Fredo.
He's still looking handsome. He's still looking handsome.
Yeah.
That's it.
The caravan guys have like cleared the tree, and you guys are able to like continue on your journey.
Yay!
Are we back at full health?
Yes, you're back at full health.
All right.
Get back in the wagon. Yay, the wagon.
Mondo, real quick question.
Yeah.
With spells and abilities, cantrips are not like spells in the sense that like you could reread spells and change your spells in your spell book. You can't do that with cantrips, right? When you choose your cantrips, you have them forever.
Are you what kind of a spell person are you? You're a warlock?
No, sorcerer.
Sorcerer.
Uh-oh. I mean, that means he's got the gland, right?
He does. He has the gland. Oh, and you're wild magic sorcerer too, right?
Yes, I am.
I keep forgetting about that. I gotta remember that when you cast spells. I gotta remember that. Spellcasting. Sorcerer.
Yeah.
What is a spell? Yeah, I think you can't change your cantrips. I think you're
I had a
stuck with
few.
whoever.
That's fine. I mean, it's not that I'm stuck with them. I'm just wondering if I should like prepare something, but no, I'm good. Let's keep going. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you guys.
Oh, no worries. I should keep this. I should keep the wild magic table up though, for wild magic surge. You might turn blue.
Oh.
Okay.
Which actually fits nicely with the barbarian because it won't actually look awkward for me.
No, it would not. Okay. The next morning, those guys have cleared the tree, and you guys continue on your way to Wheat's Landing. The rest of the day passes fairly uneventfully, and as night starts to fall, you can see in the distance the walls of the town. There's some big buildings, like most of it's like small townish, well, no, large townish, but there are a couple of larger buildings. They look like they've pretty much been completed. They're fairly new. There's also in the middle of the town. There's this large white thing. As you get closer, it looks like it's like a huge drawbridge, like right in the middle of town. As you guys continue down the road to the gate, you start seeing more and more people, like coming and going from the town, weirdos and murder hobos and and more and more farmers and stuff. You guys get to the gates. One of the guards talks to Maktar. They open the gate up, and you guys are in town.
Yeah.
Maktar comes up to you guys and he's like, "Hey, thanks a lot for protecting us and stuff. You saved us from those bandits, and you saved us from those weird tree tumbleweed vine people, and I really appreciate it." And he gives each of you 2 gold pieces. He's like, "Here's something for your trouble. I really appreciate it."
Thank you.
Ah, you're welcome. It's good to be protected.
Yeah.
So what are you guys gonna do now? I don't know if there's any tree people to kill here in town, but
Hopefully not.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe we should go see town magistrate, see if he knows anything about these Shidathu people robbing children.
Well, I'm wondering, I'm wondering if we should maybe try to hide or try to put the cart somewhere, because I'm wondering if is the cart distinguishable as part of these guys' cult? Like, is there anything marking on the cart? Because I'm worried that if these guys are in this city, if they notice the cart, they might figure, 2+2.
No, it's fairly a I mean, unless they have some sort of secret symbol or something on it that they might have scrawled, which is unlikely. I mean, these guys are kind of like idiots. But I mean, it's just like a regular kind of wagon. The horses don't look like anything special. So I think your wagon's probably safe.
All right.
Probably.
All right, then I agree with John. We should maybe go to the magistrate or something like that.
Okay, yeah. There's a couple of Well, none of you have been in town before. Do you want to ask somebody like where?
Yeah, let's ask. Maktar has probably been here a few times or so, right?
Oh yeah, I come here every spring.
Yeah, I mean, where's a
And every fall.
where's like a
Sometimes I come in
magistrate?
winter.
Where's the local law? Where do they hang out?
There's definitely a there's a guard station near the town square. It's a big farmers market, where people sell all their stuff, and it's right by the big drawbridge. If you can see you see the big drawbridge, and he points at it, like you guys can see it. He's like right around there. He's like, you should be able to find some guards there, and there is a guard station there. Probably one of their like bosses probably works there.
All right, cool. Is the law trusted around here? I mean, do people kind of trust the law around here? You go from town to town, and all kinds of crazy weird shit happen.
I've heard that a lot of weird shit's been happening in Wheat's Landing lately, but to the best of my knowledge, they're pretty trustworthy.
Okay.
Ever since this cleric came to town, he's kind of cleaned up the corruption, and as you can see, the town's kind of bustling and stuff. Things are getting a lot better around here, and he's also brought in a bunch of his personal guard, like the sun shields, or were they sun spears? John, you remember? Sun shields, I think.
Yeah, I think there were shields. I don't remember anything about spears.
Not that your characters have ever been here.
Right.
But player knowledge versus character knowledge. No metagaming.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah, he's like the cleric. He brought a bunch of his own personal guard with him. Holy roller types, and things from what I understand have been pretty good here since then.
Okay, cool.
I know they had a bunch of problems with like canthropes lately, and smugglers and stuff, but I think that's been all cleared up. I hope.
All right. Yeah. Okay. Let's. What do you say, guys? We go over there and see if we can't talk to somebody official. See if they know about these Shidathu people who are trying to steal children.
Yeah. Actually, that's one of the things I wanted to ask you, Mondo, is if I could do a perception check and see if we notice children walking around the town.
Oh yeah, there are kids like everywhere. Well, there's a few kids like heading home. It's like it is getting dark out, but there are children, like being like escorted home by their parents and stuff, like carrying like armfuls of fruit and vegetables. But I mean, nobody seems to be like worried about their kids, like to the point where like they're afraid that they might be like taken.
Okay.
All right, so let's go. Let's see if we can't find an official.
Okay, you guys get to the town square. As you guys like enter the large square, it's very large. The square. There are people like shuttering up their like wagons that they were selling like fruits and vegetables out of, packing things away, and there's like the river runs right through the middle of town. And you see some other drawbridges, like smaller, but they're pretty nice looking. And at one point you hear this like huge horn blast, like wah, wah. and the main drawbridge like lifts up. It just like goes straight up, and this like barge comes like sailing through, and it's pretty impressive. But there are people, like I said, they're closing up. You do see some like people who look like town guards, like regular town guards. They're dressed in like leather armor. They've got some like pieces of plate here and there, like haphazardly, like to help to protect them a little more. But you also see these guys with kind of patrolling, and they're got chainmail with this large sun right on the chest, like worked into the chainmail. It's like golden links. Probably not real gold, not very protective, but golden links of chain, like making like a sun on their chest. And they have shields with suns on them, and they're carrying spears. They've got short swords, and they're patrolling. And they look very professional, as opposed to like some of the other town guard, who are kind of like there's one guy, he's like picking his nose. Another guy is he's yelling. He's like, "Hey, have you seen Jimmy John? Has he gone away yet? I'm hungry. I'm really hungry." And like he's like, "Well, there he is." And he starts running over to this guy with like a little wagon, and the guy's just like, "Rat on a stick. I've got rat. It's on a stick." So what do you guys do?
Goodness.
I'm not sure if the local militia will help too much if they seem like idiots. So maybe the you guys in Shane might be better. And if you guys have had a run-in with these Sun guys before, you guys might know more about them than I.
John has, but Brash and Fredo have not. They're all new.
Yeah, Wheats Landing is my favorite town.
Yeah.
Wheats Landing.
Yeah. It's like the 5th time I've been here, but like the 3rd campaign.
Yeah. Wheats Landing is awesome.
That's it. The first campaign, we left and came back.
That's true. You didn't want to either.
Yeah.
You're like, what? Oh, I gotta go back to Wheats Landing.
Oh, fuck that cleric. Who cares? Do good deeds. Ooh, deeds.
Good works.
Deeds.
Good works.
Do good works. Ooh.
Good works. It wasn't his fault.
I know.
But all right, so
yeah.
Who are you guys going to approach?
The bigger people, the chainmail dudes.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, there's a couple of them. Like I said, they're kind of patrolling the square. And they're like keeping an eye on you. They're looking at you, like kind of like suspiciously, not too suspiciously, not but it's like there's not a lot of other armed, like
people,
crazy-looking people.
Right.
So it looks like they're like keeping an eye on you, but they're not like following you. They're not profiling.
Fredo looks at one of them and he picks his hands way up in the air and he says, "I'm down here, fella. Look here. I'm down here."
Yeah, I can see you down there, Gnome.
Yeah. No, seriously. Listen, we had just come from Neely, and we nearly left alive, and yeah, we were wondering if there were any kidnappings around. We had to save some people from being kidnapped, some children actually, and we wanted to know if you knew anything about that. They didn't have much of a police force down in Neely.
Why were you trying to kidnap children?
No. We stopped children from getting kidnapped.
So you stopped yourselves? Well, that's good. That shows moral character. You can't give in to the need to kidnap people.
Right. You are so right. Yes. Yeah. What is your boss?
I was about to say that. Where's your captain?
This other guy walks up.
Is
He's
there
like,
like an official I could speak to?
the other guy walks up.
Supervisor I could speak to.
He's like, I'm Captain Greggs.
Okay.
Hello, Captain. How much IQ do you need to get a job as one of your soldiers here?
To join the Sun Shields,
Yeah.
you got to be fairly smart.
Yeah? I think that guy probably paid somebody off. But anyway.
No, he's smart, but he's also a smart ass.
I see.
What can I do for you? Is there a problem? Do you have a problem?
Not at the moment, but apparently we were down in Neely, and a bunch of guys started trying to kidnap children, and apparently they were trying to do some nasty things to them. So we were wondering if you knew anything about happenings like that around, to alert you and also let you know. I don't know if you have any garrison that could maybe go down to Neely, but check on them every once in a while. They might come back.
We do send people down there every so often to check on things going on in Neely, and I mean people get kidnapped all the time. I mean, is there something? I mean, not that I'm saying that that's acceptable or appropriate, but I mean, it happens. You're in the Anthorian borderlands. These things happen. Once again, I don't condone it, and that is why we occasionally send some of our men to Neely to make sure that they're being taken care of. Is there anything in particular about this kidnapping that? I mean, you stopped it, so that's good. Appreciate that. Appreciate the hell out of it.
It didn't seem like your normal, hey, look, I want to go steal a couple of kids. They were screaming something about Shidathu.
Oh. Were they?
Yeah. Well, that's what I just said.
Did you capture any of these people?
Yeah, we got one.
Where is he now?
Unfortunately, he died on the way.
Yeah, he didn't last the trip.
He puts his hands up and he's just like, he does the quote fingers. He's like, he died on the way.
Well, yeah. I mean, we did capture him. He was the last surviving member of the people who were trying to steal these children. But shit happens. What do you want me to say?
We did not kill him.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's what I was getting at. I mean, not that I would have if he was actually a member of the cult of Shidatha, it's not that I really would have minded much. But we've been trying to take one of these guys alive for quite a while, and even when we do, they usually wind up dead.
Well, that's kind of the way it went down.
So, when he does the quote fingers again, he's like, when he died, so it was like, it had nothing to do, you guys didn't kill him accidentally while trying to get information or anything, something weird happened, right?
Yeah, I did not accidentally slit his throat as we were, traveling. Yeah,
I'm sorry, did you wink when you said that?
Yes.
So you didn't act any winks. He's just like, so you didn't accidentally slit his throat?
I didn't accidentally slit his throat. Not even kinda, sorta.
He's like, wait a second. He's like, I'm starting to get confused here. All right, let me just be plain and simple. You didn't kill him.
No.
No.
Okay, all right. That's what I was trying to get at.
Yeah. He died from other unexplainable
He just killed
means.
over and died and flopped around like a
Wouldn't
fish.
be in trouble if that did happen.
What's that?
You wouldn't be in trouble if you did.
I would, if I did it, I would have said, yeah, I slit his throat because he was a pain in my ass. But that's not what happened, so that's not what I said.
That's a terrible way to be, sir. No, he doesn't say that. You might want to talk to Ben.
Who's Ben?
Ben is he's a cleric who was sent here by the throne to try to bring law and order back to this area. He's been doing a pretty good job. He's done a great job here in Wheat's Landing. Things are going really well. But we haven't seen any cult members here since like in almost a year. It's been almost a year since we've seen any cult members here. But they definitely operate like around the smaller towns and stuff. Like they're able to hide out in the borderlands, and they'll attack like small villages and towns and hamlets and stuff. But Ben is probably the guy you need to talk to.
Okay, where's he?
You'll find him at the Temple of Palor. It's that pretty big building over there, and he points at like this really nice, newish looking building.
Wow, he must have a pretty good budget.
Well, the throne sent him here, and the I guess the Pope of Palor, or whatever our central dude's title is, the High Cleric of Palor. People who like Palor have a lot of money, I guess. I don't know.
Palorian Pope?
Yeah, I just he's like, listen, I just work here.
Okay.
It's not above my pay grade.
Okay. Well, does anyone want to go see this Palorian cleric guy
Yes, let's go see Ben.
who likes to spend the Palorian Poper's paycheck on nice houses? I couldn't put any more P's in there, sorry. Okay. Yeah, let's go see Ben the cleric.
Okay. You guys get there. It's not his house. It's like a temple. But it is a nice temple, and there's a lot of like suns and stuff.
Mm.
There's a lot of suns around.
Lots of suns.
Okay. The doors are open. There are actually people coming in and out. It's like they've been like praying and stuff to Palor. So the doors are open.
Okay.
Do you have like visible? Does Inktar have like visible Bahamutness about him?
There is a dragon emblem on my shield.
Okay. They look at your shield and they're just like, oh, I used to worship Bahamut until I knew better. Like, they don't say it to you, they're like saying it amongst themselves, it's like they're walking past you. They're like, I worship Palor now. Palor's pretty cool. He's okay by me. He brings the sun. You guys go in and, like, it looks like they're getting ready to, like, close up. It's like, there are priests, like, putting out candles and stuff and sweeping up, like, dirt.
Wow. I say, hey, nice digs.
This bald guy looks at you and he says, thank you. This is Palor's home. It should be nice.
Yeah. Pretty penny for all this stuff, huh?
I wouldn't know. I don't, I don't take the money, sir.
Gotcha. So, where's Ben? We need to speak to Ben. Where's Ben?
What do you need to speak to Ben about?
Well, when I speak to Ben, I'll let him know that.
Are you trying to be saved? Do you need absolution?
Yes.
Would you like to pray?
Yes, I want to hang out with the Palorian digs.
Well, you can do that. You can pray right here. You don't need to talk to Ben in order to pray to Palor.
No, I heard Ben's a great conversionist. I need to be converted proper.
Do you want to be converted to Palor?
Yeah.
Oh, well then, come with me.
Are you taking me to Ben?
Well, you can't see Ben until like you've been properly converted. We must anoint you.
My friend, we must talk to Ben now.
It's urgent that we speak with him immediately.
Did Bahamut send you?
In a way, yes.
I'll see if Ben is not too busy to talk to you. And he looks at, like, Inktar when he says that. He's like, but, your wise-ass little friend here.
I'll give you a wise-ass little friend.
He's like, wait. He's like, wait here. I'll see if Ben's available. And he walks off. A couple minutes later, some guy comes back. He looks like really strong. He looks like a pretty strong dude. He's smiling and stuff, and he's just like, hello, I'm Ben. How can I help you? I understand you were looking for me.
Are you really Ben?
Why wouldn't I be?
I don't know, because people try to convert people. I don't know, it's crazy. Anyway, hey,
Listen, I don't try to convert anybody. Some people just realize that Paylor is the god for them.
Okay, that sounds legit. I like that.
But all are welcome here.
Okay.
Except gnomes. No, I joke. I'm a funny guy.
Funny looking.
How can I help you?
We were told you were probably the guy we need to speak to about some happenings that happened in Neely, but some knights of Shidathu or some followers of Shidathu were trying to kidnap some children.
Oh.
And I pull out the skull shoulder pad that we pulled off that guy.
Okay.
With the symbol on it.
You mean your helmet?
At least it's not a pointy red hat.
Yes, he's like the cult of Shidathu has been growing a little stronger lately.
Yeah, what do they want kids for? They're trying to kidnap kids and shit.
They've got a really bad habit of taking children and what they basically turn them into controlled warlocks. They hold some sort of ritual and they do all sorts of like evil things. They place these marks on these children that tie them into. I mean, Shidathu. They believe that Shidathu is a god, but really he's just a very powerful outsider from the far realms. A lot of people use these great old ones for warlock powers, but these children are being mind controlled, and they're basically turned into living weapons for Shidathu.
That sounds horrible.
It is pretty horrible. It was happening a lot many years ago, but recently dark times have been returning, and the cult of Shidathu has become very active lately. I've been sending my men out to try to root some of these folks out. And you say this happened in Neely?
Yeah.
I do believe I do have a garrison. Well, not a garrison, but I have a patrol that'll be heading back to Neely in the next day or two, on their way back from now here.
Yeah, they almost killed Nigilus. You know Nigilus over there?
I know Nigellus, yes. They almost killed him?
Almost.
He's tough, but he's really too old to be fighting.
Well, I think he needs some help down there. If we weren't there, they would have got away with all the kids, and
We also
he would have been dead
captured
for sure.
We also captured many of their weapons. If your patrol, when they go down there, can teach these people how to use these weapons, they can better defend themselves when your patrols are not there.
They kind of don't want to do that. They're like older, simple farmer folks. We've tried teaching them some self-defense and stuff. We did a whole 7 Samurai montage where we were teaching them how to use their own farming implements, and some of them don't want to use swords. I mean, if you leave them weapons, I mean, they'll store them, but they're probably just going to try to hit people with hoes. But
I don't see what prostitutes have to do with anything.
They don't seem to want any regular policing there. They refused any offer for us to leave any of our men there. They just want to live their simple lives, and that's why I just make sure that whenever I have people passing through that area, they usually stop at Nigellus's new inn. They'll stay for a couple of days just to make sure things are doing well. And there's also just some sort of presence if anyone's watching. They see that our guards are occasionally showing up and hanging out for a bit. I'm glad you were able to help them.
Yeah. We took their cart too. They sucked. The cart. I don't have to walk.
The ride.
You see my companions. I got these little baby legs. Wait for me.
Were you able to take any of them alive?
For a short time. He died on the way.
What have like the convulsing and the frothing at the mouth and
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, it was something like that. Yeah.
yeah, that happens. Whatever great old one, they worship, like those of them who are able to touch it, tap into that power. They he'll kill them if they're taken prisoner.
Well, that's what happened, I guess.
And they kind of don't seem to mind. They're pretty twisted.
They seem it. Taking kids.
I'm curious to ask. This Shidatho god, this ancient one, is he someone that can come into our realm? Is he someone that can be real and can be present in our world, or is he just a figure that they worship?
Oh, I believe that he's very real, and he's trying to get into our world. A lot of the outsiders have been recently trying to invade this area. This is the Anthorian borderlands.
There's been others aside from Shidatho trying to enter our realm.
Oh yes, a lot of the outsiders have been trying to enter. Shidatho, he's the only one who's pretending to be a god, though.
Mm-hmm.
We haven't figured out exactly which one, what sort of outsider he is. We know he's not a beholder, but that's pretty much all we know.
Okay. Is that what this little symbol on this shoulder pad is? A beholder?
No, he says that's like a. I personally believe. I also don't think he's a mind flayer, but that's what I think of when I look at this. Have you ever seen a mind flayer?
No. I think I've heard of them. Have I heard of them?
They're basically people with octopus heads.
Okay.
But I don't think he's a mind flayer either. I'm not exactly sure how he appears to these people. No, you've never heard of a mind flayer, man. I saw that 8.
Well, I got a +3. That's an 11.
Can I roll for Arcana?
Yeah,
Is it Arcana or would it be history?
It would be history or art. Well, roll for history first.
Roll for history first? All right, hold on a
Yeah.
second. History. I have
Like-
+2 in history. Okay.
John, you've heard the word mind flayer, but you know nothing about them. You just someone once said something like, don't be a mind flayer about this. Apparently that's a thing.
Would have been the mind flayer will eat you. I really
All right.
can see it on that sucker.
Yeah, you've definitely heard of mind flayers, and you know that they're some sort of extra-dimensional beings that take a lot of slaves and they eat brains, and they're pretty dangerous.
Ooh. So that's supposedly what this Shidathu guy might be?
No, he's pretty sure they're not, but the symbol just reminds him of mind flayers.
I see.
But he's pretty sure he's not a mind flayer. He thinks
in your world, are mind flayers still around, or are they an ancient enemy that we haven't seen in a long time?
they're pretty much an ancient enemy that people haven't seen in a very long time, yeah.
All right.
Do we need to move to Albuquerque or something? Is some serious shit about to come down?
Are you asking Ben that?
Yeah.
I don't know what Albuquerque is, but
Well, Albuquerque is moot. I'm just saying, do we need to get out of here, because some serious shit is about to come down, or what?
No, the outsiders have been trying to, gain access to this world for thousands of years. I mean, they've always been beaten back. And every so often, it's like they just try a little harder, and this just happens to be one of those times. I mean, you're here in the Anthorian borderlands, and unfortunately, because this area is surrounded by hostile enemies to the south, most of the Anthorian armies, I mean, that's where they're stationed. They're stationed at the borders to keep other, more mundane, people and creatures from invading the whole area. So this area isn't exactly well protected. It's sort of like, it's not quite civilized yet. We're trying to get it there. We're trying to make things a little more civilized. The more people we can get down here, the more larger communities we can create, the safer this area will be, and that's what we're trying to do. And can I talk to you for a moment about Paylor? Would you like to look at this pamphlet? I got pamphlets on Paylor.
Can I ask one question for you real quick before you tell us about Paylor?
Sure.
Where was the last time, or when was the last time one of these old ones or these other world ones tried to break through into our world? Like, where was the last place you fought, or your people have fought them?
In my basement, almost a year ago.
Really? In this building?
Yes.
In your basement?
in the basement.
I look down at the floor. I'm like, huh.
Okay.
Yeah. You see the wolf like kind of pick up the hammer, kind of hold it a little closer to him. He's like,
almost a year ago, an agent of the Outsiders had me kind of mind controlled a little bit. I mean, he didn't have me doing anything bad, but he definitely had me befuddled to the point where I was not noticing bad stuff happening. And luckily for me, a group of really strange people managed to save me from that. Oh. But apparently there was some sort of extra-dimensional portal underneath my house, well, underneath the temple, and yeah, it was pretty freaky from what I understand. I didn't go down there. I was too busy trying to get my head back together.
Oh, that's freaky.
Yeah, it was pretty crazy. I was pretty lucky to have been saved.
They sound like pretty cool people.
Yeah, they were all right. They were kind of weird. Good guys.
They saved your ass, right?
They did. I'm not saying they were bad guys. I'm just saying,
We could do the check and see.
Would you want to roll?
Is there a role I could do, or that we could do to check? Yeah, to see if he's telling the truth, or to see if there's something fishy about this. Because now I'm like, my character's kind of curious about, should we trust this guy if he was possessed and there was a fight in the basement with an intervention of the being? Like, he's just a little wary about it.
Yeah, you can do an insight check.
Insight check? Okay. Mm-hmm. I think my insight sucks, but I'll try.
Roll high.
Inshallah. All right. Any moment. Oh, is that high enough for you?
Well, absolutely. He is definitely. You believe he's definitely on the level. He seems like he's very like he's not trying to hide anything. Okay. It's like you're asking about it, and he's just like, "Yep, I was mind controlled and everything." He's not trying to be deceptive. He seems genuinely happy that these people saved him.
Okay. So he's not gonna be like, "Oh, let's join Paylor. Now you belong to Shadatho, bitch."
Right. Yeah, no, he seems like he's definitely telling the truth, and he's pretty sincere.
All right.
Let me talk to you about Shadatho. I'm Paylor.
Oh, you said you had a pamphlet?
Yes. Are you able? Can you read?
Yeah, I can read.
Sure. Here's a pamphlet on Paylor. And he hands you like the scroll. He says, "We're gonna need that back. This is like, we don't have things like printing presses. So after you read it, I'll need that back."
Okay.
I need to show
I
it to the next
scanned
person.
through it.
Huh?
I scanned through it and I handed it back to him.
Okay. It was just basically stuff about how, like, Palor is, like, brings the sun, and, he's a pretty nice guy, and how he's married to Arathis, and, like, she's trying to bring
Nice.
civilization, and, like, He's like, "And you are a cleric of Bahamut?" he says to Ingtar.
Yes, I am.
He's like, "Well met, my friend. What is your name?"
Ingtar.
"Nice to meet you. What god do you all follow? Any other gods? Do you also follow Bahamut with your friend here?"
No, I don't believe in gods.
I actually follow the stars. I'm been taught to look at the stars and read the stars for fortune and fate and history.
I see. Okay. No, there's nothing wrong with that, I suppose. Now, I mean, you talked about perhaps running away. He says this to Fredo, because I'm assuming Fredo is the one who was saying all that other stuff earlier.
Yeah.
Brash doesn't talk much.
Yeah, not too much.
Okay.
He's not stupid. He just don't like to talk too much.
Right. I
He
mean,
likes to
sure.
kill
I mean,
shit.
if you want to try to make your way north to, more civilized lands, like, the better areas of Amphoria, that's cool. If you want to try to make your way as far as Praetor, that's also, all right. But you guys seem like you can handle yourselves okay. I mean, you look a little beat up, and one of you has a pine needle still stuck in your face. He looks at Brash when he says that.
Which one?
But he's like, people
Brash
like you.
takes it out, and he starts picking his teeth with it.
Folk like you. I mean, we could really use more heroic people. I mean, there seems to be more heroes show up at times like this where there's more bad things and villainy and evil afoot. Instead of running, I mean, you might think about maybe becoming murder hobos in this area. I mean, heroes is what I meant to say, not
Right.
murder hobos. Did I say that out loud?
You said that out loud. You must have been talking about that
Yes,
other.
you said that out loud.
Yeah. You must have been talking about those other people.
Are you sure you're not still possessed?
Oh, I'm pretty sure. No, those other people didn't seem like murder hobos. Now, this past winter, we definitely had murder hobos in town. They were also pretty okay. I mean, they're all right, but they were definitely murder hobos.
All right.
Anywho, back to Shadatho. Do you know where? Have you guys located a central region where they're working out of?
Maybe.
base?
That's what I was going to suggest. If you would, if you're willing to not run away and maybe help some of these people out, because you seem to be concerned. You came to me with concerns.
Well, I just wanted to know what kind of serious shit is coming down. I mean, if it was serious shit that the whole, place is going to burn to the ground, then I'm gonna want to leave. But if there's something legitimate that we might be able to do something about, sure,
Well, let me put it like this. If the outsiders do happen to make it into this area, there will likely be nowhere safe. Anywhere.
Oh.
On this planet. I mean, that's what we try to stop. There is a town to the south called Now Here. Most of the recent activity centered around the cult of Shadatha seems to be happening around that area, like the small villages and towns and hamlets that surround the area of Now Here. I have a feeling that perhaps, whoever is running their operations may be based there or somewhere near there. Now, I do have men down there investigating. Some of them I've never heard from again. I don't know if they're just drunk, or if they've been killed, or if, they're stupid. I can't tell you. I mean, most of my guards are pretty smart. They're pretty clever, but maybe you could go down there and check it out. I can put you in touch with someone down there. And you guys seem to be a little better equipped to handle strangeness, perhaps, than most of my regular guards.
Why do you say that?
Chuck?
I say we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can
Listen,
tell. I can tell. I look at you guys, and I'm almost like, I know that if there's a fight going on, like in the square, you're probably not just gonna rush in, going, "What's all this then?"
Yeah, no, we leave that to
Guys?
other silly people. Yeah.
Real quick, I just remembered, last time we played, when we were interrogating the prisoner, remember he mentioned Wheatville? What's the name of the... I'm sorry, I forgot the name
Wheat's
of the town.
Landing?
Wheat's Landing. He mentioned Wheat's Landing. So should we mention this to Ben and tell him that we were talking to the guy, or that the guy... Because I just remembered that I had it written down in my notes that he said Wheat's Landing.
Yeah,
There
definitely.
might be still presence in yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Tell him.
The dwarf looks at Ben and goes, "But if before we leave, we need to make sure that the town, your city, is safe, because I just remembered that the prisoner was mumbling things. We were asking him questions. He mentioned by accident Wheat's Landing, and that there might be more cultists landing."
If they're so bold as to try to come into Wheat's Landing, I mean that might be bad news.
But maybe they're not looking to come into Wheat's Landing. Maybe they're already here. Maybe they're hidden among the people, or it might be underground.
Not under my temple, I hope.
Maybe.
Have you
Is
been
there
down there since
anybody
you-
in your temple that seems strange or that has changed lately?
No. What do you mean by changed? Like, you mean like into like a were-rat or something?
No, like as
'Cause we
in
had a lot of problems with that in the past year.
Where-ats, really?
Yeah.
I hear that.
Yeah, I mean, it seems to have been cleared up. I mean, all of that seems to have been taken care of. But yeah, a lot of problems with were-rats in the past year.
Well, but
Rodents
the
of
whole
unusual
thing about
sizes?
were-rats, they just keep coming back.
They seem to.
Rodents of
think we're-
unusual sizes? I don't.
Yes. Never
think
say
they-
that. That's when you get attacked by them.
I think they lay eggs in the walls or some shit. I don't know.
No,
But has any of the people have changed their attitude or their perception or the way they act?
I know what you're getting at, and not really. But I mean, it's kind of hard to tell. As the town gets bigger and people are getting more prosperous, a lot of people are kind of acting very differently. I mean, mostly because now they seem to have like money, and they're putting on airs and. But I know what you're getting at. Not necessarily. No, nobody's really seemed to be, twisted. But I mean, maybe if, I mean, you guys are kind of new in town. You might be able to sniff around a little better than most of the people I have here now. I'll tell you what. Where are you guys staying?
We just got here.
We
We
haven't
haven't.
decided yet.
Yeah.
Nowhere. Yeah, we came to you first.
Where's a good place?
I recommend the Gilded Squirrel.
No shit, really?
Yes, it's right on the other side of the town square.
That Gilded Squirrel? Of course I know that place. It has a reputation.
I would recommend staying there.
Why would you gild a squirrel?
I don't know. I don't come up with the name, sir.
It
Or
just seemed
squirrel?
fitting at the time.
So
Yeah.
some hairy guy with a big beard. Some hairy guy with a big beard who stays up way too late, like coming up with names for things. He probably thought of that.
Poor bastard.
I wonder who that is, Mondo.
I come up with great bar and inn names, but everyone you meet, their name will be Sam or Tim or Bill. You want to go to the Gilded Squirrel. You want to stay on the waiver level. Okay, who do we talk to there? Fred. I may actually, if you're interested, I may actually ask you to maybe do a little investigating in town for me. Like I said, I would recommend staying at the Gilded Squirrel. If you decide to stay elsewhere, I'll probably know about it. Most of my sun shields are fairly paranoid, and they kind of like report on all. I mean, it's a good kind of paranoid. They report on all sorts of like new things happening in town, new strangers in town. So I mean, I'll find out where you're staying, but you know whether I want to or not.
Gotcha. I think we can go to the Gilded Scroll. Any objections?
After he says that, like the guy that you saw, like earlier, the first guy you talked to comes in, and he's just like, Ben. He's just like, yes, Fred. He's like, I just thought you should know. There's 4 strangers in town. There's a dragon man, a gnome, a dwarf, and some guy who apparently still feels like he wants to worship Muhammad. And then he kind of like looks at you guys and he's like, oh. I'm sorry. I'm nearsighted, and he like leaves. He's like, see what I mean? This is what I'm talking about. These guys are, they're pretty paranoid. And not that that's a bad thing.
Right.
But so would you be interested in perhaps like doing a little investigative work for me?
How much does it pay?
I could probably see fit to maybe give you guys like 100 gold pieces. Not each. I mean, no, to be shared. That's a lot of money. Kingdoms have been founded for less money than that. But and also, I mean, I'd owe you like, a pretty hefty favor. For instance, like if one of you die.
Oh, well, that might come in handy. That almost happened 3 times.
I see like the whole conversation from Guardians of the Galaxy over the split of payment. So we're just split it 3 ways. There's Groot. He's like, fine, 4 ways.
Yeah, all right. I'm game.
All right, I'll help.
Fantastic. He's like, I'll have someone contact you tomorrow. One of my agents will contact you. He'll come to where you are. Whatever inn you wind up staying at, again, I recommend the Gilded Squirrel. Take your lunch there around noon, and my agent will come and speak with you.
Okay.
All right, and I think that's where we're going to leave it for the night.
All right.
I do want to ask one more question before we do stop.
Sure.
One more thing.
Has he been in his basement recently? See if there's anything squirrely going on.
Yes, we had bingo there last night.
And then as far as extra-dimensional?
Yeah, no, it's back to a regular. It's still back to a regular basement.
Okay.
Good. The
Bingo.
group of adventurers take care of that problem. I mean, they really. They seem to have really cleaned things up down there. They did a good job.
Okay.
All right.
There was this one crazy young kid with a crossbow, and there was a dragon lady who talked very funny, and a very quiet wizard type lady who like just witch bolted the hell out of everything. There was a dwarf.
Dwarf sounds cool. I like the dwarf.
He was pretty cool.
He was probably the coolest dwarf you've ever met. I mean, besides you.
Hey, dwarves are cool.
He had powers you'll never, ever understand.
You know what? He probably didn't understand them half the time.
Hey, I've got powers I don't even understand.
He could do things you guys could never do. because he was a 4th edition character.
That's it.
And when we wind up converting those when we wind up converting those characters to 5th level, I have no idea what we're gonna do with if we ever start playing that again, which I would like to eventually. I have no idea what we're gonna do to convert the weirder characters. Like, have either of you guys like played or even like looked at the 4th edition?
Oh yeah, I brought 4th edition with me to Egypt because it was the only one I actually bought. I had 3.5 books on PDF, and I had like the older books, but the only ones I was really actually practiced with, and I actually DM'd were 4th edition.
Okay.
Those are the only materials I had with the game.
So you know how
what happened was like, oh yeah, it's definitely weird. I mean, it's a lot easier for people. Yeah, I mean, it's easier for people who've never played D&D before to like jump in and start. It's a little bit more simpler, but I've heard friends of mine describe it as it's more like Magic the Gathering role-playing game.
Yeah, I would go that far as to say that too. And it's like, I mean, that's why, I mean, John's character in the 4th edition game, he's a warden. So he can, what do you turn into?
Thunderous Rock formation.
Yeah, so it's like, I mean, but there's nothing like that in 5th edition. So if we ever convert these characters to try to convert them to 5th edition, I have no idea like what Morden would wind up being.
Well, you could probably bend it and fix it and kind of create your own thing and actually probably publish it online as a PDF as like a supplement, like because people are constantly creating new character classes and new races and stuff like that. So I wouldn't be surprised if you guys could do that, like if you could figure something out.
Well, I just don't want to.
For example, with the Warforged class, I thought that, or a race, I thought that was kind of cool.
Me too, especially the Warforged. I mean, they're very cool and they're very basic. Warden, though, I mean, like the ability to turn into like big rock guy. I mean, for like a 1st level character, that would be kind of like, well, not that he's 1st level anymore, but
yeah.
I mean, I could definitely work something out like with some.
It was weird. It was. I mean, it was cool, but it was weird.
I take the form of mountainous thunder.
Yeah.
My problem with 4th edition, like I was always wary and cautious about buying the books because when I finally got into D&D again, it was 3.5, and there were so many books out. I didn't know where to start aside from the Dungeon Master's Guide and the Player's Handbook.
Right. Like
I didn't know. Like it was kind of daunting. Like as a newbie player that thought about running his own games. Like every time I saw another book come out, I was like, I don't know where to start. Like, I don't know, and I didn't want to have the money to buy all these books. And then when the 4th edition came out, I was like, score! I'll start from the beginning. I'll buy all the books at the beginning. And then I bought like the special collector's edition. I had all 3 books in one box.
Right.
And as soon as I bought it and I came home with it, everyone was like, 4th edition sucks. It's horrible. And I'm like sitting there with my box, and I'm like, but I like it. I will force myself to like it.
One of the things.
So 5th edition was reinventing for me to start over again.
One of the things I like about 5th edition that you couldn't do in 4th edition is, I mean, while I am now used to using a battle grid and like worrying about things like movement and where people are standing, I mean, until 4th edition, we never did that. It was all theater of the mind, and it was all like, you know, there were 5 orcs there, what do you do? And it's like, I'm attacking that one. It's like, okay, you do that thing. And then with 4th edition, I mean, one of the things that made me slow to play it was the fact that it seemed, I mean, not complicated as in like hard to understand, but complicated as in like there's a lot to do every time you do something.
Right.
Which is also cool, but it's like our combats would take forever.
Yeah.
Because it's like
brutal.
All of your powers and abilities, it's like, you know, everything affected something else that affected something else. So it's like you'd have to like, so it's like, I'm going to swing my sword at this guy, which means that the one guy next to me gets 2 hit points, and a guy halfway across the room from me gets, like, you know, an extra toe with which he can move an extra 5 feet, and it was just a lot to work out in combats and stuff. And you had to know like how far away everyone was. That's when we first started using like a grid.
Talking, hoping that if they,
You kind of faded out there, like you got weird. I think Damien froze up.
Uh-oh. Wake up, Damien! Wake
hello.
up!
I'm right here.
There he is. Okay.
All right, can you hear me? All right, good. What was I was saying? At least, if anything, it was a good thing that it kind of like evolved your gaming, which I think is a pretty good thing. You know, kind of changed things a little bit.
Yeah, absolutely. And it also made me appreciate the battle grid. That's why I got battle grids coming.
Yay,
For the real game. Like not that this isn't a real game, but for the table game. I kickstarted these people are making these mats. They're like these battle grid mats. They're like 8-inch squares. You can write on them with anything, including permanent marker.
Mm-hmm.
And they've got little magnets in them, so that you can like set it up for as big as you want, depending how many you have. And they're also like really good for things like chase scenes. Not that I've ever done a chase scene, but now I can, because then you can just like snap some of the grids off of like one end and like put them on the other.
All right. Hey, guys. We're
Yeah.
pretty much done for the night?
Yes, we're done playing for the night. I know.
I'm passing out.
I know you're passing out. I got to get up for work in a few hours. Well, if the rest of you who aren't John want to hang out for a few more minutes, I'm definitely going to.
Yeah. No, I'm falling asleep. I've been up since 4:30, so I'm
Yeah,
gonna
go.
Okay. Good night, guys. See you in a couple
Good
of
night.
weeks.
Sleep well.
Love you guys.
Love you too, man.
All right.
Take care, man. All right, bye-bye.
Peace.
Bye.
Later.
I can hang out for a couple more minutes, guys, if you
Yeah,
want.
me too. I like.
I have to wake up the wifey at 8. So, yeah, like I was saying, like, you know, 4th edition, people were right. It was very much like a Magic the Gathering kind of thing. Like you were saying, like there was all this stacking of different things that were happening, different global and local effects going on for characters.
Oh, you're fading out again.
That
I don't know what you're saying.
Type it.
Well, at least the connection didn't get crappy while we were playing.
Yeah.
But, yeah, 4th edition was, unfortunately, or maybe fortunately, was the one that we taught John's kids on. So, and I think they definitely find 5th edition a little easier. But, I mean, they could play 4th edition if they wanted to.
That's good.
Yeah, I mean, my big problem with 4th edition, and with every edition, except for now with 5th edition because it hasn't gotten to that point yet, was all the extra material. Like Damien was saying with the 3.5, there were so many books that came out.
Yeah, I think I remember most of that.
What I did, because now we live in the future, is I downloaded all the PDFs. You know, they all fell off a truck, basically. I downloaded all the PDFs. But also the character builder at Wizards of the Coast had all of the official races, classes, and powers. So you could build a character, you could upgrade your character. So you didn't even need to have all those things, although, you know, it would be handy to have all the PDFs or all the books like at your fingertips. But we used the character builder. That's how I built everyone's characters. That's how I built all of my NPCs, because the character builder was awesome.
Yeah.
but it costs like $10 a month. So once we kind of switched over to 5th edition, like, I stopped paying that because I was like, I really don't need all the access to all these things at the moment.
I hear you. There's a bunch of links. Like I found a couple links where people have done like 1,000 characters. So if you want, I could share those links with you if you need them to build up more NPCs or anything like that. Like I found a ton of like pre-generated characters for 5th edition. I found a really good generator that was decent and it was working really well until Wizards put a stop to it. I was using that for my school because I was teaching my kids how to play.
Was it Pathfinder generator?
I don't know. I don't think so. It was very, very plain looking. It looked almost like a DOS program, kind of, with a white background instead of a black background. And it was just like you simply just you set all the settings of how you want to do. If you didn't want to preset anything, you just set it all to general, and then you click on the button, and it generated a character for you. It was very, very simple. I actually printed them out directly from the screen for my kids at school. And now the character generator is gone, but I still have the characters, so I still use them.
Yeah, all the character generators Wizards had them all taken down. Mostly because they're planning their own thing. But
right.
Personally, I feel that until they have their own thing in place, like they should leave everybody else alone.
Yeah.
Because
and you know what? It's a shame because it's like now that 5th edition came out, like I'm all on 5th edition into Pathfinder, some interesting characters on that, which I was enjoying.
I've never played or even looked at like a Pathfinder book. I'm gonna have to one of these days. I almost joined a Pathfinder group.
Them up on Google. You could.
Your connection's like coming in and out.
I have almost all the.
There you are.
That's one good living. So,
yeah, we're kind of getting nothing from you anymore, Damien. Cutting in and out until I say something, then you come back clear for a minute. Not this time, no. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but I almost joined a Pathfinder group just because there was one in the area, and they were looking for some players, and I'm still looking to actually like play some D&D. Although I do play with we haven't played in a few weeks, but Jesse's been running the box set of 5th edition, the adventure that came with that, the Lost Mines of Phandelver. And she's been doing pretty good, and I suck at playing D&D. I'm terrible. It's like the coolest thing I ever did was huh?
I said I never would have guessed that because you're doing great as a DM.
I know, but that's all I've done like forever. So like my character just does stupid shit. Like, not intentionally, not like I'm trying to play him like that, but my character just keeps doing stuff. And when I tell, like, the other people I play with, like, oh, man, this is what I did, they're just like, what were you thinking? They're like, you would have destroyed us if you tried that. And I'm like, I don't know what I was thinking. The coolest thing I did, and actually, I mean, once I read it, I mean, it should not have been allowed, but, like, I was inspired, and Jesse didn't know better, so, I mean, it worked. I have to tell her, like, you can't let me do that again because, like, you know, especially since you're playing more by the rules than I do, like, you know, it shouldn't have worked. But I found a scroll of fireballs, right? A scroll of fireball on it. And we had stolen these people's cloaks, the red brands. We had taken their cloaks and we're pretending to be them while we're, like, wandering around their dungeon. And these bugbears, and there was even, like, you know, in in the text of like the adventure, it even said that like the bugbears would easily believe that we were like, because they can't tell humans apart, and they're beating up on this goblin, and not that we cared, we just killed a bunch of goblins, but they were like, and we almost got our asses handed to us by the first bugbear. We're all first level, and the first bugbear we met like pretty much beat us up, but we got him. So there were like two bugbears, and they were beating up this goblin. And when we found them, like they were just like, "What do you guys want?" Because they thought we were these guys. And I was like, and we had already lost, like, because I spent so much time like searching this dude's room, like he escaped, and I was like, man, I was like, I suck. But then, so I had the scroll of fireballs, and there were these bugbears, and they were like, what's going on? So I was just like Glassstaff like ran away, like he left, and we don't know if he's coming back. And they were just like, well, what do we care? And I was like, I don't know. And then I was like, he left a note. Do you want me to read it to you? And they're like, what are you talking about? So I read the scroll and I cast a fireball on them, and like I got them. I moved far back away. I was just like, it said, and I'm like backing up. I was like, he said, and so like I roasted their room that they were in because I was in the hallway, and they were all dead. And I also killed the goblin. And at the time I didn't care, but Jesse told me later that like he would have been so happy to like stop getting beaten up by the bugbears. Like he would have led us almost anywhere else that we still need to go to. She's like, you killed him. I'm like, couldn't he have rolled under the bed? She's like, nope. I'm like, man. But yeah, basically I was just like, Glassstaff left a note. It said, fireball? And I thought I was clever, but, what are you going to do?
Leo, I assume you're playing a fighter again?
Actually, I'm going as
What was that?
Here, I'm not sure. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
I'm not sure if I can share this with you right now. I'm trying to see, like, I activated the YouTube on the. I activated YouTube on the Google Hangout.
Yeah, if I click
Right,
on YouTube,
this
I see what you see. I see the Bard Suck thing, yeah.
This is from that movie I told you. This is some of the Bard death scenes from the guy. So here, let me. I wanted you to see this. I think you get a kick out of this. Just a couple minutes.
Cool.
All right.
Hello.
Okay, I think I actually restarted it by accident, but you get the point.
Yeah.
entire the entire thing. It's just him constantly dying. It's just great. It's just good stuff.
That's funny as hell. I gotta find that later. And
It's actually I think the full version's on YouTube, but it would just be awesome for us to watch it together as a group. But
absolutely, I can't.
I know totally. Am I?
Do you guys ever watch Community?
Yes,
You've seen the Dungeons and Dragons episodes?
I saw one of them, and not both of them. I heard there's two of them. I've only seen one.
Yeah, I'm gonna play one of them. I think. Huh? Yeah, I'm trying to play it. Play it.
I'll be right back.
Oh, Chang. Have you watched any of the new season of Community on Yahoo? Oh, I lost you guys. Maybe. Oh, we lost Chuck.
No.
You're still cutting in and out.